Just have to give it a while so it's on. There's always this embarrassing pause at the beginning, or it goes in halfway, so you never know, right? Apology belters? Yeah, exactly. All right, I hope it's on. Hi, YouTube. It's me, Dunkstar. I'm busy playing an upcoming game called The Expanse, Osiris Reborn. I have watched The Expanse TV show. I have not read The Expanse books. And I believe the game doesn't require you to have done either. It just takes place in the same universe. At least that's how it was sold to me. We're going to go take a look-see at what it's like. Look at me, I'm on YouTube, says Zan. Zan, that's right, you are on YouTube. Hello, YouTube of you. Thank you, everyone, for saying hi to YouTube. Let's begin a new game. I don't know what load game is here. I've never played. No data. New game. Difficulty, normal. Previously in The Expanse, Osiris Reborn, you and your twin are on Pinkwater Security Mercenaries. Pinkwater Security Mercenaries. Does anyone think that that sounds really mighty? Pinkwater. It's just got that really cool, you really want to be a Pinkwater mercenary. You lost your entire squad while narrowly escaping Eros Station, where the entire population was infected with an unknown substance. You escaped on an enemy ship, the Mart, and now want to find out who's responsible for Eros. You've just arrived at Pinkwater 4 Station to discuss the situation with your boss, Oscar O'Connell. During docking, your twin Jay was unintentionally rude to the dispatcher and wants to make amends. Interesting. Okay, we have to choose our character class. All right, I can tell you for free, this now takes place during the show. At some point. So when the show to Eris get infected? Season 1. But let's not go, I'm not going to go too much into the show, peeps. Definitely, we're going to leave the show out of it for the people who haven't seen it. As I say, it's been sold to me that you don't have to know the storyline of the show to play this. So we'll see. And as I'm not going to discuss the show too much, please don't do any spoilers or anything for the show for the folks who haven't seen it. It's not pink, it's magenta. LP, you do such good work. Oh my god. Meow to you. Bucky, thank you for the... Oh, yeah. I'm too lazy to read books, says Charming Matthew. I feel that. All right, should we be an officer, a hacker? Okay, so we can either be from the belt or we can be from Earth. So I can either be an Earther officer or an Earther hacker, or I can be a Belter hacker or a Belter officer. For anyone who missed it earlier, we discussed the difference in the factions. The Belters are people who live in the asteroid belt between... Jack's message lest we get in trouble. Jupiter and Mars, maybe? And Earthers live on Earth, you know? There we go. There we go. I think I got it right. Why can't I be a sexy Mars Marine like the show? No Martians for you. Belter, remember the cant? Which is the sexier faction? I mean, I can't help but be mildly... And I mean, I suppose the show does cover this a bit, but I'm from Earth, so you know... I can't help it being mildly planetist, you know? You gotta be like, yeah, Earth's cool. I'm from Earth, you know? Go Earth. Whenever I watch sports ball, I always go Earth, beat those other planets. So, you know, I can't help but be like that. Thank you, Z. I agree with that. Are there Plutonians? There are no Plutonians, unfortunately. I've been itching for Dunkstar experience. Quizix, how's it going, friend? All right, so this will obviously... So the game does have storylines and choices and consequences. So I'm assuming this will affect how people treat us. So if we are Belters, people are going to treat us with derision. Belters are basically like lower-class citizens in most of the galaxy. People look down on them. People are like, gross, you live on the belt. They don't really have much military might. They're basically like a broken-up bunch of factions that are loosely united through various leaders, and yeah, they're kind of like into Earthers and Martians. They're kind of like lower class citizens, and then Earthers are obviously, you know, Earth's like the gem of the entire solar system, so people really dig Earthers. Martians obviously don't like them because they're kind of like a separate faction, but they are friends due to almost like a Cold War type situation, so that's good. That's good. They're the underdog, definitely my vote. But do know that we're going to talk like this then, boss man. So there's going to be a lot of slang if we're talking like a belter. Belter loader, there's things like this, and you're going to be... So that's how we'll chat. We'll have a lot of cant going on there. Belters are very resourceful. They are very resourceful. I'm here for the underdog story. All right. Put a B in chat if you'd like us to be a belter, and an E in chat if you'd like us to be an earther. B or E? E, B, E, B B B B B B B B E B E E H B B B B E E B E B B B Z E P E B E B B H or E H U Bees like the animal B W. All right, I think there were more B's in there. All right, now put O for an officer or H for hacker. Are we going to be someone who shoots things and goes brrrr, or are we going to go beep boop beep 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 boop 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 while we hack stuff? H H H triple H Nota H H H H O O O O H H O H H O H O O O H H. Peeps, I have no idea what's going on. I still haven't set this thing up. Chimera did not persuade me. Chimera did not persuade me. She did send me a reminder the other day, but she didn't send me 5 reminders. That's on her. Who did something? Who did something? Peeps, it's not connected.
We are now bilingual. Wolf.
Pippin and Bandit, we are now bilingual. Woof. I think I know who sent that. I think I've got this one figured out. Thank you to whoever it was, though. I think I got it figured out. I think the meows have become woofs. I think I got this one figured out. But thank you so much. Thank you so much, whoever that is. Why don't you make a pull? This is so much more fun, Kofanta. All right, I do think there was more hackers in there, though, for sure. So we're going to be a belter hacker. Only one problem, belters don't have computers. That's a lie, but that would be quite funny. You peeps made me a belter hacker. Belters don't have computers. What were you thinking? For those of you who don't know the game, you didn't think, or you don't know the series. That's not true, though. Belters have all the stuff. In the belt, Pinkwater 4 Station. Peeps, I am a Pinkwater mercenary. I didn't come across this term while I was watching the TV show, but it sounds like a sexy faction. Pinkwater. There actually used to be stuff called Pinkwater in one of the games I used to play. Or at least I called it Pinkwater. Arc. Yeah, that's why Z. So if anyone makes references to that, that's why.
Oh, my man Zafar. Glad to see you.
Coffee? I got a fresh pot.
Thanks. Can't imagine what hoops you jumped through to get the coffee, let alone the spices.
Every little joy is a candle. The more you light, the more life's darkness wanes.
Zafar and his metaphors. But you're right. The dark days are definitely upon us.
I was so worried about you, my friends. We couldn't contact the Piranha. Eros went silent. There was all kinds of speculation.
What exactly?
Talk about some outbreak and quarantine. All the while, the UN and Mars issue no official statements. As if they were blindsided by all of this.
I'm going to quickly just alter where the sound comes from. Just give me a second. Otherwise, if an alert goes off, you are literally all going to go deaf. Each and every single one of you is going to go deaf. It's not going to be ideal for you. This game, the process that runs this game is called Space Coffee. That's interesting. All right, you're currently busy watching the spacecoffee.exe.
Timeless!
Chopper, I turned it down in time, thank God. What a thing to go deaf to. Belter ladies love the side shaves with tattoos. I'll be right back. I have to run to do. My dog is staying here. He's incredibly innocent. Please don't turn him naughty while I'm gone. Like what happened to Chimera. You daughter, I'm going to try not to. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Who wants to be a bad boy? Who wants to be a bad boy? Hey, you want to be a bad boy, boy? Who wants to be a bad boy? There we go. I've done it. Thank God you daughter didn't see. They're going to come back and that dog's just going to look all smugly, have its hair grown into a mullet. It's going to be very naughty. Wearing a leather jacket. This is supposed to be the second mission for context, says June. Yeah, that makes sense that they've put you in. So, yeah, so folks, this is the beta, and they told us like a before thing, so the game actually doesn't start like this. This is just for the beta, I guess. All right. Again, so this is taking place during season 1 of the show, just from an events thing. My nephew, Cute. The disease was spread on purpose. We're not sure what happened exactly. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Okay, so this is me. I'm this lady. I wonder if there'll be a character creator when the game comes out.
We're not sure what happened there exactly.
I am
But
Zafar.
the quarantine is definitely just a cover.
That was Zafar who says. He's Zafar. I'm you.
Is that why you're alone? Without Vic and the others?
Yes, no one else survived. They blew up the Piranha when it was leaving. Whoever destroyed the station didn't want witnesses.
So I'm a twin.
We didn't know these guys like you did, Safar. Still, we're so sorry.
Such cruel irony. Not to die in combat, but on vacation. Report to Director O'Connell ASAP. I just have one question. Is this ship yours?
You could say that. She was our ticket off Eros.
She can be legally recognized as yours by right of salvage. If the previous owners are dead, of course.
Oh, they are.
You'll have to tell me that story later. Right now, this ship needs a checkup and a reprogrammed transponder.
I wouldn't trust Zafar around any magic lamps. Yeah, Zafar, brother of Jafar. Do you know anyone who can do that? Can you help? We haven't decided what to do with the ship yet. I'm keeping the ship. My salvage. Do you know anyone who can do that?
You know anyone who can do that?
Thank you so much for the 10
I
strokes.
can.
Holy crap.
That's easy.
If you don't mind, we'd really appreciate it. Sorry, but we need to go now. O'Connell's waiting.
Luna always carries with it the time.
Thank you, Jack. Where did that come from? There's a hype train?
Next up,
Thank you, friends.
report to the boss.
You spoil me, Jack. Holy moly, this mouse is sensitive. I often say this. I promise you the last thing any game developer ever does is work on mouse sensitivity. You ever play a game in beta, I'm sure some of you have seen this, the last thing, the mouse sensitivity always sucks so badly. It's always so high. Thank you, Jack. I appreciate you, friend. Holy freaking moly. Hype train. Thank you, team. You can't wait to try this game. So, folks, okay. Now, I don't want to sell this to you yet. Oh my god, Jack's combining? Jack 5-Heart now doing it? Holy moly. Thank you, Jackception. Damn, peeps. People named Jack being super kind to me today. AK Assassin, thank you so much for the cat treats. I will say this, I have a lot of Jacks in my life. There was a time in TV when every single main protagonist of every single show was named Jack. Jack from Lost. Jack Bauer from 24. Other Jacks. There was just like everyone was a Jack. And then I learned that Jack is actually slang for John. Or could be the same name, but sometimes it's a separate name, but it can mean the same. And then I was like, oh, damn, okay, now I don't know what's going on. So thank you very much, Jack Johns, Jack John, Jack Ryan, Jack Reacher, Jack Skeleton. There you go. There's so many Jacks. It's got main character energy. Not a single main character has ever had my name. I'll tell you that for free. AK Assassin, thank you for that, friend. Langley Love, thank you. No, Langley? Langley? What the hell? That's very un-Langley-like behavior. And 3Jack, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Holy crap, what is happening, peeps? Thank you so much for the hype. Wow. Thanks, AK Assassin. My little kitty cat. Chaotic Grump, thank you so much for the Pikachu-esque creature that's busy cheering me on. Thank you for that. Just Blenders, what does Duncan MacLeod have to do with anything? What does that have to do with anything? What are you talking about? Huh? Who's that? Shut up. Oh, I may or may not have been called MacLeod a lot in my life now and then. Who knows? Who knows? May or may not be a thing. Becca, thank you for the cat treats. I appreciate you. Okay, I think we've got this mouse sensitivity down. So, sorry, as I was saying, folks, before I was so delightfully interrupted. Holy moly, thank you, team. You can play this game right now, the beta. I don't know how long it is, so I don't want to punt this to you or anything right now, but they're doing a thing that if you pre-order the game for $80, or someone said buy the collector's edition for like $280, I'm assuming it comes with figurines and like an entire block of gold and who knows at that price. But then you can play this beta. I don't know how long the beta is, so we're going to play through today now. I don't know if it's 30 minutes long. I don't know if it's 12 hours long, I have no idea. I mean, this is a single-player game, so I can't really picture them giving you too much of it, I guess. But I mean, the fact that they're releasing it so early does make me think that they believe it will sell it. You know, they're giving keys to streamers and stuff. I believe they believe if someone looks at it that they would want to buy it. So, Clotrick, there may or may not have been a king who was brutally murdered that had my name, but who knows? Manatheria, thank you so much for the hype. Appreciate you. Thank you, team. Holy crap, what a fantastic way to begin my Friday. Ellie? How are you doing, Ellie? How are you being, Ellie? Are you holding up okay after all your streaming, Ellie? Are you doing well? Are you doing good? Peeps, also just a reminder, I don't think I'm going to stream tomorrow. I have been streaming a ton. Holy freaking moly. 10, 11 hours every single day for ages at a time. I will probably be timing. I think I'll probably take tomorrow off. And Noelia is here. Oh my goodness. Is that Twitch celebrity Noelia? Catwoman-esque? Bazel, Miranda, Noelia? Holy moly. Holy moly. Noelia's been dressing up as all my girlfriends, peeps. It's kind of weird. It's a bit strange. She's been dressing up as all of my virtual lady friends.
You think he'll
I'm
be
not
glad
sure.
to see you?
I'm not sure.
I'm a pain in the ass. I wanna say sorry.
Good plan, Dunks. Rest is gooder? Yeah, probably. All right, talk to Oscar O'Connell. So, I'm going to be completely honest, folks. I haven't seen anything from this game. I watched like a teaser trailer, if I can put it that way. I wasn't sure what to expect, but this actually makes it look like a full-on RPG, actually. I actually thought it was maybe more of like an action game, but
Hey, what's wrong with the cable?
this is maybe appearing, I mean, with the choices and consequences and all of that, I'm thinking it's more of an RPG. Is that the flambe dunk? It might be. Your girlfriend you wish? I did. I dated Miranda in Mass Effect, and everyone gave me a lot of stick for it. But I was like, you have to date Miranda in Mass Effect. And everyone's like, no, you don't. I'm like, yes, you do. And everyone's like, Liara. But I've said this quite a few times. I don't mean to sound speciest, okay? But I am speciest. Langley, thank you. I am speciest. How do you know what's going to happen in Mass Effect? How do you know that you don't go up to that bedroom as Captain Shepard with Liara, and then Liara goes there and opens up her fleurball, and out comes 3 tentacles, and then she goes, and then lays an egg, and then says, there you go, Commander Shepard. How do you know that that's not going to happen? How do you know that she doesn't have a Growthon on top of her Growlac? You don't know that. I don't need a part of that. You don't know what the smells are going to be like? You don't know that. I was like, you know what? I barely know how human female anatomy works. I'm going to stick with Miranda. I couldn't take the trauma that will be the birthing process. You don't know. You don't know. So, no thank you. I dated Miranda. Was she a bad lady? Maybe, but I dated Miranda. So there you go. You would not be complaining if she had 3 tentacles. I would. Timeless is the one who likes tentacles. I'm tentacle neutral. I'm not either for or against, but still worth it, says June. I'll just go with Miranda. Will she betray me? Maybe, but you know, who knows? Case number 471. Name Chimitsu Jabon. Status station cook. Contract is live. Origin Earth. Regular requests for ingredients, not including the mercenary standard ration. Tofu, cilantro, Mia. But Jack in Mass Effect, she was a bit, yeah. I think that could have been a crazy time. For sure. It would be like that movie Teeth, Anonymous. What is the movie Teeth? What is that? Cheers, Sensei. Have yourself a good night. Kelly Moore, thank you so much for the 3 stream. Don't think I've heard of this game yet. So, peeps, this is actually like a demo or a beta or whatever you want to call it. This is an upcoming game based on the TV show and the book series, The Expanse. You don't have to have watched the TV show or the book series. It just happens in that universe.
Hi, Larry. We're back.
And hi to you, too.
Hi, Larry. Everyone say hi to Larry.
I could pretend that I'm too busy and don't have time to talk. But I'm on a break.
You can tell Larry's an office worker. He
Come
sounds
on.
like an office
I'm really
worker.
glad to see you. And I'm sorry for calling you a pain in the ass.
You look tired, Larry. Peeps, this is the one thing you're never supposed to say to someone. You look tired, Larry.
You look tired. I think you need some rest.
Well, that is a spot-on diagnosis. How did you know that I didn't have a single day off for a month? Because of the pitch black circles under my eyes? Or is it the general sense of despair I'm exuding?
A month without a day off? Sheesh. What's O'Connell saying?
You're not getting leave right after Harry quit? I don't care if your mommy is waiting for you on Ceres. And yes, I am an asshole.
Typical O'Connell. Somebody has to remind him we're humans, not robots. You know what? Maybe I will.
Mass Effect in the Expanse. Yes, please. I don't know what the gameplay is like yet. Let's not jump to conclusions. I'm not sure how it compares to something like Mass Effect. Mass Effect, obviously one of the greatest RPGs of all time. That would be difficult to choose to fix. He's just like us? Yeah, for real, for real. You just reminded me of a meme, June. It's like a picture of a goat screaming. I don't know why this appealed to me. I really, really, really like this. It speaks to me. The meme says the goat, he screams like a man. And here is the goat that screams like a man. Behold, the goat that screams like a man. The goat says, I am so tired. I am so tired all the time. And he does. That goat really does scream just like a man. Just like a man. Oh, so we can get rid of this thing. We don't need this banner. That is for when we're on the Steam front page. You Dawdle, your dog got a online girlfriend? Yeah, and she's a Shih Tzu and a hussy at the same time. So, yeah. So accurate. Yeah, that goat gets... What kind of game is this? RPG? I think. It feels... So, peeps, I literally came into this blind. I just had the Owlcat send me a mail saying, please try out our game. And I was like, yeah, I like the Expanse. I'll give it a go. I think it's an RPG. It feels RPG-y. But let's see. Are those twins? I mean, Steppendorf, maybe you've got a twist in there. I mean, it said we're twins, but damn it, now I think we're clones. Damn it, Steppendorf. We're totally clones. When are you going to take some time off, dude?
With the brass acting like that, a month without leave can easily turn into a year. When's your next vacation?
Any vacation is postponed indefinitely until they find a replacement to take on some of the work. But O'Connell says that could take months. Not many people would want to serve out on some remote station when they can work in a major port, like Ceres.
Hang in there, Larry. We really
Hang
need
in
you.
there, Larry.
I'm trying, but it's one or the other in any case. Either I work myself to death, or I manage to make it to my next vacation. And honestly, I'm at the point where I don't care which comes first.
See you around, Larry.
See you, Larry.
Everyone say bye to Larry.
See you later.
I will say, I mean, the game's still in beta. What's everyone think of the voice acting so far? I've been spoiled with expert level voice acting recently. Bye, Larry. Stay careful. Also, I completely understand how difficult it is. I did some voice acting recently, and it's so hard. I'm pretty sure it's going to suck so badly. The only reason I'm even telling you all of this is so I have to share it when it comes out. I have to share it so you can see it. It's not ideal. Oh, peeps. I'm a hacker, remember? Reading the teleprompter level voice acting. I mean, that's better than not reading the teleprompter. Wait, did I fail that or succeed that? Wait, did I lock the door? Wait, did I lock the... You know what? You do fantastic voices. Chimera. Just wait till you hear it, madam. Just wait till you hear it. Oh, my goodness. I wasn't going to say anything, but woof. B's about what? The by monotone, Larry. The voice act. No, peeps, we can be honest. Peeps, remember, you can always be honest. Even if I'm sponsored by something, you can always be honest. You know, I try not to be too critical of things. I understand how much passion and hard work people put into things. And we'll see. We'll see when this one comes up. But honestly, with it being an RPG, you're going to have to get it to be a bit oomphier when interact. But I mean, it's also cool that it's all voice acted.
I'm sorry, but dinner's not ready yet.
Ooh, Shimizu. Smells so good.
Of course, I know my stuff. I'm starting to suspect you only come back to the station for my cooking.
Shimizu's wonderful. See? Give the chef the best role. Be honest, but don't be a bummer. Yeah. Dunks is hacking the cafeteria door. I actually literally think I locked it. I locked the break room. I don't know. Ooh, actually, hold on. What does this mean?
Have they replaced the pipeline in the residential area?
I've always liked the view from here. On the axis at the second semi-ring.
My character seems really tall. I haven't actually noticed. Am I tall?
Better with our girl out there.
Stand up so I can... Oh, damn, yeah, I'm a lovely, lovely, lovely tall lady.
Careful.
Damn, peeps. There you go. I mean, that dude was probably 2'2". Wait. Yeah, I think I am tall. I think you're right. Yeah. Cool. Damn it. I think this lady might be as tall as me. Belters are commonly like 2'5", and welcome on in. Nice. So peeps, I did watch the TV show, and I did see there was kind of like that one belter that they had like on the hooks and stuff. So that, do we think if I played as a human, they would have changed my height though? That's the next question. Because you can choose if you want it to be a belter or a human.
Thanks. Have you seen Safar?
Also, I think they've got like a, well, say human, Earther, sorry. Do you think that they've got different, because I mean, it sounds like they've got the Earther voice acting. I don't really sound like a belter to me.
That's ironic. Okay, thanks again.
You should not have shown me the height. Old freaking Seth Green over here. Seth Green, my eyes are up here. This man is staring me in the belly button. Oh, he was staring me at the belly button. Holy moly, I am actually really tall. I can't unsee it now. I really can't. Thanks to like breaks in this economy, not on my watch. Yeah, exactly. So I'm kind of curious if they would, because I don't think the voice acting's changed because I'm a belter. Potentially in the final version of the game. Remember, this is just a beta. In fact, can someone please Google when the release is of this? I'm actually not even sure if this game is coming out this year. So it might still be quite a far away from being released. Spring 2027. I always hate it when people say that though. So that's probably my autumn. Yeah? So in a year from now. Is that... Because, yeah, they always do it in the Northern Hemisphere. It's got to be. I'm Southern Hemisphere for anyone who doesn't know. So spring for me is different. So it'll be like in about a year. All right, so they're about a year away from releasing this. Okay. Interesting. Dunk gets his very own autumn. Well, me in Australia and South America, you know. You know what I'm saying? I was actually complaining about this yesterday. Whenever it comes to release dates, everyone's like, screw you, Southern Hemisphere. It's coming out in fall, and you're like, what is that? Oh, autumn. But not your autumn, your spring. Oh. Okay. That never crossed my mind for the release dates in Hemisphere. Yeah. It's very hemispherist whenever someone uses that. And then we were going to use quarters. We're like, why don't they just say first quarter, second quarter, third quarter? And then it turns out Australia has different quarters. So no matter what, Australia's always screwed, whether it comes to quarters or seasons as well. Also, thanks everyone for the follows, by the way. I appreciate them. Okay, so I'm just kind of sort of going around and seeing what all you can do. Ozzy here, I'm so sorry. You're so hard done by. And how's it going, Shizlak? I hope that you're good. What's crazy, a lot of people in the Northern Hemisphere don't know about reverse seasons in the Southern one. Really? So they're not aware that we have different seasons at different times? I'm sure most people know that. Do you think they know, they do that so they can be like, no, I meant autumn in the Southern Hemisphere. Z, that is so genius, actually. We said spring release. Why is it delayed? No, man. Spring, Southern Hemisphere. And then that buys them 6 months. And they go, Z, you're so smart. Now we know why they do it. Definitely. All right. Let's go see what O'Connell has to say.
Sir.
Here you are. I want an explanation. Where's Vic? Where's the Piranha? What's with the new ship in my damn stable?
The Piranha was destroyed,
His accent's
sir.
great, but his mic sounds poor
Captain
quality.
Barros and the whole crew died in the line of duty.
What? What the? Who we up against?
They didn't exactly introduce themselves. The station was infected by an unknown bioweapon, presumably. It was a planned op. A bunch of guys with guns assured word didn't get out. They're the ones who destroyed the Piranha. The ship we escaped on belonged to them. We fought our way on board.
Wait. The news is saying there was an outbreak. HQ reported that even our UN contact doesn't know the whole story. Not a word about shots fired. Or ships being destroyed. Only the quarantine.
Quarantine, yes. But this disease, or whatever it is, was brought there on purpose. We barely escaped.
An outbreak. The piranha. This is insane.
So Kutsu Paznik, yeah, I just got an email from Alcat. So I can tell you are a content creator, so if you like, I can share that with you. I just got someone email me out of the blue and be like, would you like to try out the game? It's me from Alcat. So they found me. I only learned that here on stream like a year or two ago, says Chopper. The fun part, daylight savings works differently too. Australia's clock are 2 hours different to the Northern Hemisphere for half the year. There you go. Australia does like being different. I don't mean, I love Australians. I'm going to say this overtly. If you're Australian, I love you. You are literally, and I don't mean disrespect to anyone else when I say this, you are literally the most fun people on the planet. I'm lucky enough to have traveled around quite a bit for my old job, and whether my job required me to go into Africa or into Europe or America, there's always Australians somewhere, and they're always having the most fun. They're always having the most fun of everyone. They're squeezing lemons in their eyes and drinking beer out of shoes. And I know this is stereotypical. Some of you are like, I'm actually quite reserved. Thank you very much. I get that. But despite all of this, Australia is trying their best. And I don't mean to sound rude by saying this. I think it's a charming quality. I think Australia is going out of their way to not be an English-speaking nation. They come up with nicknames and slang terms and lingo for every single thing. They can't just let something be something. Oh, would you like to wear some sweatpants? Nah, mate, those are Trekkie decks. Oh, he tattletaled at me. Nah, mate. Dibba dobba. I'm going to go to the bottle store. Bottle-o. I'm going to go to, I think it's a convenience store. Servo. His name is Barry. His name is Beza. His name is Darren. His name is Deza. It's a bicycle. It's a pushy mate. In 100 years' time, or maybe 200, I believe Australia will not be an English-speaking nation. No one will know what's going on except for the Australians. Again, that's an endearing quality. I appreciate you trying to make everything your own. That's cool. I'm Why We Can't Have Nice Things. Thank you so much for the resub and the happy birthday. Tag, that's probably true, dude. Coming sooner than we think. It's not quite there yet on quality, but it's getting close. I never really pieced together that, like, your Christmases aren't cold. Yeah, our Christmases are hot, peeps. It's the weirdest thing. I'm dreaming of a 32 degrees Celsius Christmas. Just like the one I used to know. Could you talk you into moving your cursor for dialogue stuff? When you say moving my cursor, into moving... So you're saying, like, off the screen, you dawdle, does it trigger you? Is that what you're saying, you dawdle? For you, I can try, definitely. If that's what you mean, just let me know. I have bad anxiety, so just thinking about getting on a plane gives me panic. Sorry, Matthew. What's your point, though? Nothing. Nothing at all. Just saying. Little anecdote about Australians. Servo's the fuel station. Oh, my bad. Macca's, exactly, instead of McDonald's. Crikey, that's some good slang. Okay, let me quickly scroll down here. All right, so peeps, I'm going to quickly go do this thing. Sorry, I said I'd do this for our new friend over here. Go do this and that, and then we're going to play the game. We're going to focus on the game. It's going to be so good. Owl cat. Sorry, peeps, I'm just getting an email address here. There you go. Okay. Into the game. I'm in on faces? Yes, please. All right, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Dawdle. All right. I don't need to convince you, or you have to believe us. No, we can be hardcore. I don't need to convince you.
You know, I'm not going to waste time convincing you. We were to report on the piranha status, which we did.
This isn't a report. It's complete bollocks. Why should I believe you?
Sir, please listen. An unknown ship is approaching the station. Appeared right in front of us. The radars were clear.
To take what I'm on patrol. 2 criminals have taken refuge at your feet. I'm going to arrest them for stealing Protogen Company property.
Do you think that's us?
Protogen. I remember that brute. We saw her on Eros.
Sir, somebody hacked our comms. And not only that, the docking system isn't responding. They want to...
are preparing to board the station to commandeer our ship. Do not interfere.
We took their ship, but it was our only chance at survival.
Oh, we only stole their car.
Here, boarding my station, handing out orders. Protogen will easily turn this into a massacre if they want.
You dawdle just for the fun of it. Just because they're so wild, you know? Like, I think you can understand why I'm doing this. Holy moly. Can someone put a bit of spit on this mouse? It's just... they want to kill us. Please just help us get away from them. Okay. I do think they want to kill us. Grand Theft Spacecraft, that's exactly what we did. Grimmin, how's it going? Kaiju Kittens, nice to see you. How's the Expanse? So far, so good. This is literally just the beginning, peeps. I'm just playing on the beta here. So far, so good. Why so Mass Effect? So a lot of people are kind of coming in here and saying Mass Effect. I can't really comment on that yet because I haven't got into it. Obviously, Mass Effect's like one of the best RPGs of all time. But I mean, it is just an RPG in space. I mean, the Expanse takes place in space. They made their own universe. They've got a highly successful series of books, a very successful TV show. So I don't know what the similarities will be, but it'll be very different. You know, Mass Effect's gonna have its aliens. I can understand the inclination to say it's very Mass Effect-esque, but I can tell you for free, it's very different worlds. Expanse is way more, I'm gonna say, like, realistic in a way over Mass Effect. Mass Effect is sort of like higher sci-fi. It's got more futuristic stuff and more crazy technologies, where Expanse is a bit more sort of raw. Don't get me wrong, it does have futuristic stuff and some good stuff, but nothing, you know, nothing as crazy as Mass Effect, at least for a while. I'll just say that. Mass Effect 2 is pretty sweet. I love Mass Effect 2. Literally one of my favorite games of all time. I will literally never watch the show knowing it doesn't end properly. There you go, Z. Strange enough, it actually might. Apparently, there's a time lapse that happens between the last season and the next one. So, technically, it might release in 20 years. Like, this isn't Denmark. You can't just take people's ships. All right. They're trying to kill us.
They're the ones who destroyed Eros. And now they come for us? If you hand us over, we're done for.
I can't. Shit. I'm responsible not only for you, but for the whole station full of other people. What do you want from me?
Cover us. Order everyone to take arms. Okay, I need persuasion for this. Human lives are more important. We'll find a way out. Okay, so I'm not entirely sure how much choice and consequence is going to be in this game, but I love it when a game obviously has choices that matter. There's nothing worse to me than when a game like kind of pretends that it's going to be something, but I mean, like, if I can have all these people save me, but then they die in the space station and it means something and it makes the game have rippling waves that echo through it, that is fantastic. That is fantastic. So I'm kind of curious. But I mean, I can just say human lives are more important, we'll find a way out. Or I can just get them to cover us. I mean, I kind of feel like we literally stole their spaceship. I kind of feel like I kind of feel like if I was in the situation, I'd be like, just tell them they can have the spaceship back, and I'm sorry. We're sorry. But no. Can you say love like that again for science? I don't remember what I said, Ale. Love? Love. All right, I'm gonna see if I've got persuasion. Let's just give it a go for the sake of it.
Cover us. Order everyone to take arms and defend the station.
Yeah, do it.
We'll all have a chance of surviving if everyone backs us up. Even if you surrender the station peacefully, Protogen won't just fly away. We witnessed what they did on Eros, and they'll kill anyone we've had contact with.
Can they really do this?
They hacked our
Get
comms
persuaded.
instead of contacting you officially. That doesn't bother you at all?
Get persuaded. That does not look like any armor I saw in the Expanse.
Like hell, I'm going to give up my station without a fight.
I guess the TV show might have had budget
Thank you,
constraints.
Oscar. We won't forget this.
That looked more almost like Warhammery.
To the vent. Get to your ship, and good goddamn riddance.
Damn, we're tall.
We'll cover you.
Peeps, if we were born in nowadays
you,
time, we
sir.
could be freaking model twins. Look how tall and beautiful we are.
See you around.
We are magnificent. I swear, we're like 7'2". Massive difference. That's so cool. Okay, combat basics. To take cover, aim at the cover you wish to use and press spacebar. Use right mouse button to aim and then press left mouse button to fire. To change your weapons, use the mouse wheel. To reload your weapon, press R. Activate your gadgets with 1, 2, or 3. Okay, that seems pretty straightforward. Streaky streak, you dawdle. That's quite a streaky streak you have there. Holy moly, thank you for that. Cade, thank you for your streak, by the way. I appreciate you. You're up nice and early today. And Grim, thank you for your streak. Holy moly, we had a bunch of streaks. And I'm Why We Can't Have Nice Things. Thank you again for the sub. Sorry, just busy listening to cutscenes and stuff. Henceforth, less chitter and less chatter. Desk, thank you so much for the 50 stream streak. Galaxy Kel, 30. Holy moly. Kelly Moore, 3. Plenty. Kaiju Kittens, thank you so much for the lurk. Okay. To regenerate health and armor, avoid taking damage for a period of time. You can use cover to shield yourself from attacks. For emergency armor repair and health regeneration, use 4. To direct your companion toward a target, aim at it and press Q. Okay. While the engage order is active, your companion will deal increased damage and will use their signature gadget. To perform an exploit, hover over your companion's portrait icon and press Q. They will make use of their surroundings to deal damage to multiple enemies at once. To perform an exploit. Okay. While tactical pause mode is active, 4. Okay, we get bullet time. Oh no, we can actually just pause it. Sorry. You can issue commands to your companions and choose targets for your gadgets at your own pace. While pause, press A and D to switch between your squad members, aim at the target, and press the chosen ability button. Press F to exit tactical pause and return to combat. This looks cool. So, either do it like paused or do it with action. Very kind of Dragon Age Origins. That. In a way. What's is happening? Oh, crap. Crap! 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 I think there was our... Oh, no. I'm so sorry! Belinda! That was quite brutal as well. Oh, no. Belinda! I didn't execute it, friend. I didn't mean to. Oh my god, folks, am I the bad guy? I've stolen a spaceship and I've killed a human being that was on my team.
The enemy.
Okay, let's try. So I'm sending my teammate in.
Sights on that one. Target.
Okay, I can swap between weapons. I press 1. Oh, no. Okay, I don't even know what these things are. Wait, I can summon bees? Wait, what is that? I can summon a swarm of bees? That's very cool.
We'll make a move.
What the heck? I can summon a swarm of bees.
1, 2.
I don't know what my skills are. What does 1 do? Because no one told me. No one told me what these things do. They just like press the keys. Oh no, that's my person as well. Okay, red means bad. Uh-oh. Alright, is there any way I can see what my skills do? That was wild. Gadgets. Pandemic algorithm. Apply shock to 1 to 3 enemies. Holding down the button that triggers his ability increase. Okay, because I could see that kind of shocked a guy and then I had a cooldown. Okay, I must hold it down. If held for too long, the effect is weakened. Okay. Lightweight frame. A basic vac suit. Okay. Gremlin drones. Oh. They literally just go out there going... Aah! Deploys an invulnerable swarm of manually controlled drones that does damage to anything within its radius. The swarm will not act on its own. Pressing the button that Very accurate. Thank you, Chopper and Becca. The swarm will not act... Just can you imagine doing that, but like 1,000 more? The swarm will not act on its own. Pressing the button that triggers this ability again will redirect the swarm to a new target. Oh, fancy. Okay. I mean, I don't know if I should finally be saying thank you for the gremlins, because technically you're doing me a favor with them, demonstrating my point. You know what? For this time and this time only, thank you, Chopper, for showing that off. Thank you, Becca, for showing that off. Thank you, Langley Love. Tactical scanner. While active, once every 3 seconds, the scanner emits a wave that applies exposed to all enemies, highlighting their positions. Okay, that's how I knew that that orange person was there. All right. And then they lose like 30% of the stuff. Okay, and then I've got equipment. That's quite accurate. That's quite accurate to what befell them. Good job, Dordle. Well done. Well done, Dordle. Jay's multi-shot. Jay's multi-shot is a wrist-mounted weapon capable of striking multiple targets simultaneously. An improvised modification allows it to shoot large caliber ammunition. On hit, the targets receive stagger 3. Incendiary grenade, a thruster projectile that deals 700 fire damage in a 375 centimeter radius and leaves behind a burning zone. Okay, so this is my companion. That's me. Does anyone remember how we paused the game? Because I've already forgotten. I remember all my other combat instructions, but how to go to tactical mode.
This time.
Does anyone remember how to go to the tactical mode? Was anyone taking notes? Orange person, is that person an Oompa Loompa? No, they were highlighted orange.
Hang in there.
Loompa.
And good luck.
Dawdle. Good gorilla. Dawdle. Dawdle. Me. Dawdle. Me dawdle. Good gorilla. Nope, sorry. Was it A? No, A's moving sideways. But nice try. I think it's gone, short and sweet. I think it's time for me to chastise you. I think the moment's passed. I think your tardiness, you probably be like, yeah, but I had to go buy the bit specifically. No. I think you're a bit slow on that one, short and sweet. I'm afraid no. The answer's no. The answer's no. None of that. None of that. You had your moment for praise. You were tardy. You were delayed. You were too busy dibber-dabbling and dithering and some sort of word in Australian to do it properly. Oh well. The first thing the game told you to do was press escape to review the controls. I can't do that if I want to. Pause was... No. The answer's no. The moment had passed. I told you, it's just noise now. F is active. Okay, when you F them makes... There we go. No, short and sweet. The answer's no. The answer's no. Hithering and dithering, I believe. No, but is that for Australians, Grim? Though. Hither dither. You made a hither dither. You did a dibble dawdle. Dibber dawdling? Yeah, dibber dawdling. Dibble dawdler. Becca, you should never doubt yourself.
Gemini, do you copy? Over.
We copy. Zafar, our own personal search and rescue.
I'm on the Mott's Bridge, looking at the tactical map and the feeds from your suits. I've got company, and locked doors aren't going to keep them out for long.
So they'll snatch up our ship if we don't hurry.
I'll guide you through. Follow my thread.
Thank you, Oscar Tolis Radios.
Thanks for the help, Zafar. Oscar told you to radio us?
Spring next year, about a year from now, Cable. And how's it going, Damien's?
Even if he gave me direct orders not to. Enough people died because I did nothing.
Is F for holy F? I need to pause. I think it is. Okay, thanks. Yeah, so it's out in about a year, folks. I normally don't do this, but does everyone agree? First impressions, I'm actually quietly confident that this is going to be cool. As I say, maybe the sound so far, but outside of that, like, it does. No, maybe it is going to scratch my Mass Effect itch. Maybe it will. I don't know. We'll see. I'm quietly confident, and again, I'm speaking way too soon here, but quietly confident maybe this will be cool. And Owlcat is, I know Timeless loves Owlcat.
We're ready. Take us to the ship.
Advance to the door. There'll be a technical...
So everyone, you can pay to win to play this. I don't know if it's worth it yet. I'll let you know once I finish it. I don't know how short it is. But if you if you pre-order it, you can play this right now.
We could use some ship support.
You can pre-order right now. Damon, I hope that you're so good. I'm so sorry. I was just busy in a cutscene, so didn't want to speak too much. Oh my goodness, no, if Owlcat came into Timeless' stream, he would fangirl. In fact, even when I said this, I'm like, oh, I got a key for the Expanse. Timeless like, cool. I'm like, I got an email from Owlcat. He's like, really? I was like, yes, Timeless.
Security company, just like Pinkwater.
Oh.
What the hell are they doing? Let's ask them over dinner sometime.
Oh. For anyone who doesn't know, poor Timeless, he gets so shy around game developers. Obsidian Entertainment went into his stream once.
Didn't work.
And I don't have enough analysis. And he got so nervous. And then he's like, literally, he's like, oh, I'm fangirling. No, I'm fanboying. No, I'm fanning. And then he's like, He's like, you know, some people, they get nervous for like rock stars or musicians. He's like, but game developers, they are my rock stars. They are my musicians. I was like, oh, it was so sweet. Did I know that Vampire Survivors is a spin-off? I think I did know that, Z. It's kind of like a card game thing. Is that right? I'm trying to see if I can see my stats and perks and stuff. Does anyone see it anywhere?
Me neither.
I don't. So this is my inventory and stuff. I just see it. So I have Persuasion apparently. I don't know if they've got that in yet. Here we go, maybe. Skill trees. Ooh. Okay, shooter, gadgets, survivalist, leader. Okay, so these are my skill trees. Gotcha. And then exploration, cyber sabotage, and persuasion, and techie mang. Peeps, I got a thing called techie mang. That's my belt to load thing working for me. I got a bit of techie mang. And then she's got shooter, gadget, perception and athletics. Okay, so she's got perception. I've got cyber sabotage and persuasion. Interesting. Okay, cool. See how all that works later. Jess, hi, hello. Hi, how you doing, Jess? Welcome. If anyone's just joined, I'm busy playing an upcoming game that's not released yet. I'm just playing the beta. This game is out in about a year. It's based on the Expanse series, which for anyone who doesn't know is a series of books and a TV show.
Point. Perfect for an ambush.
And so far, I'm quietly optimistic on it. For anyone who's like, I don't know the TV show, I didn't read the books, you don't have to. It's in the universe, and this could be apparently a good entry point into that. I will say that at least the one thing that has happened is an event that happens in Season 1. So I guess in that regard, there's a thing that's going on. This Eros thing that they keep speaking about is a Season 1 event. So it happens during it, but it'll probably be like one of those that'll happen adjacent to it. I don't think there should be too many Easter eggs in this. I guess they might throw an NPC or two into it. We'll have to see. But I'm led to believe you don't have to have any knowledge of anything to be able to enjoy this.
1, 2, advance!
Oh, crap. All right, fly, my bees! Fly!
Target in sight. Engaging.
Oh. Come, my bees! Deal with this one. Alright, I think my bees got lost. Okay, I've got my stun. Nope, that's not my stun. I've got my stun. Stun! Okay, apparently their shield blocks my force lightning. Damn it. That is unfortunate.
Just a bug under my boot.
Just a bug under my boot. Alright, let's try my bees again. Fly, my bees! Windows now got a bunch of like little mini drones. And then I have to like direct them. Go, my bees. Fly. Woo! Look at that. That looks very annoying. Go, my bees.
Zafar.
Okay, they're gone. A press version. This isn't even a TBA on Steam for release. First impression, how's it look? It's gorgeous. So, first impression so far, very good. Let me just listen to this.
Roger that. Jay.
So I do have a press version, but everyone can play this game, I believe, if you pre-order it for $80. Is it worth it? I'm going to let you know. I think the issue with that might be this is a single-player game, so I can't really imagine how much stuff they're going to stick into it in here. I'll see. So I don't know if you're going to get 2 hours, 1 hour.
Let's get out there.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But so far, it seems really cool. I don't want to... Again, I've just started playing it. I've probably been playing it for like... The normal game would probably take 20 minutes to get where I am. It seems cool. Very RPG-esque. I like the Expanse, so it seems like it'll be good. Graphics look pretty sweet. It's a bit too early to tell. I'll just say I'm quietly optimistic. And by quietly, I mean I'm telling everyone that I'm optimistic, apparently. So, that was just a lie. Oh, I got her to shoot those things. Oh, crap! Oh! Apparently, I should not have told... Okay. Oh, man, that would have been really cool. So I could have ordered her to shoot down the bombs to blow up the enemies, but instead I ordered my own sister, my twin sister, to get the bombs to drop down on me. Oh, you see, I can get it to do that as well. Oh, cool. But this time I wasn't standing there. Smart. Oh, fancy. I like that. Except when it hit me and killed me and made me, like, use my very valuable respawn resource. But apart from that, it was pretty cool. What we really need to know is how many bees we get. So many bees. Also, Bizu, I was thinking of you when I was saying bees as well. It did make me think of you. Needs more shows like The Expanse, Little Monsters. Amen to that. Find the info to access the beta. You need to be a founder and own either Miller's... There you go. A game with robot bees is pretty cool, I think. Yeah, apparently they're little drones, which actually sounds terrifying to me. I've heard that this technology has been explored in real life, and most people say that it should be out soon. Is you just fly little drones that are this big that have small little explosive charges at people. How terrifying does that sound? It's like literally like the swarm of bees that just goes bzzz, and each one just goes just like, you know, just blows up in your face. That sucks. I think they had it in Black Mirror. It was in something. I definitely saw it in something. It might have been an episode of Black Mirror. That sounds right. But one of them had like swarming drone technology. It's terrifying. And it wouldn't be like that. They wouldn't just like slowly pick you. Each one would just have a small little detonator and just go and blow up your brain. I don't like that. The beta will take 1 to 2 hours depending on how much time you spend talking to various characters and exploring there. Thank you, too. Or TWO, potentially. Okay, June says Black Mirror. Yes, it was Black Mirror. Okay, there you go. That sounds horrifying, but what about the shareholders? Has there been a new season of Black Mirror in years? I haven't had Netflix for a while. Black Mirror was so cool. Some of them were average, but some of them were like, whoa. Whoa. So I haven't seen Black Mirror for years. I don't know if they ever did a new season. I think I only saw 2 seasons of it. Are they still good, though? They're definitely going to do one on AI. I'd love to see it. Later season was quite good. Did they do one on AI stuff? Because I think all the stuff I watched was sort of pre-ChatGPT. If anyone doesn't know, Black Mirror is a TV show which basically explores like technological themes. It's an anthology show, so each episode is separate from each other, and it just explores kind of like technology stuff that could go quite dark or could land up in certain ways, and it's good though. But it's not like it doesn't discuss it at all. It's like a scripted episode, so it'll just show like the world, and it's cool. I think Black Mirror will have so many new seasons. The problem is reality is faster getting worse than the writers could write. That is a fair assumption. I hate that that's correct. The general design feel in here reminds me back to Doom 3, but with better lighting. I don't think we're going to be fighting the denizens of hell, but never say never. Whatever you do. Just don't start on the first episode. I remember everyone saying, Z, remind me which one? It's like, everyone's like, no, the show's good, don't start the first episode because it's bad. Was that? I'm trying to remember what happened with that.
Wow. You know, it used to be that the infinity of space terrified me.
And when did it stop?
When I realized that actually, it's freedom.
It involves a pig. Maybe I didn't... You know what? Z, did you tell me not to watch the first episode? I don't think I've seen that. But episode of the pig doesn't sound familiar. And I think I can remember most of the season ones.
They're looking for you. It's too dangerous to go straight through. Do you see an elevator in front of you? It'll take you to the station's access. Then, return to the semi-ring. You can reach the Mott while bypassing enemy forces.
I saw the first episode and it did so it's just literally bad, folks. So it's not bad like it's bad. It's bad because it's like, no, dude, that's low quality, right? You would remember the pig if you saw it. Okay. I bet you I listened to Z. I bet you I listened to Z and didn't watch it. Oh my goodness. Bees, I'm gonna have to. Ugh, I committed to bees that I'd watch Silence of the Lambs. Ugh. It's like almost as long as the Sleep Token song. 1 hour and 58. So I can't run in space. I run quite strangely. Whee! Look at me 0G'ing. I'm not gonna lie, that could probably work. Does anyone think that this looks cool? I mean, it's fine. It does look a little strange.
I just love rotating stations. Planets, satellites, asteroids. They're all just rotating around in space.
Gotcha, Damians.
Even the universe itself. So, I guess running in circles isn't useless after all.
Bad sense of humor. Gotcha. Oh, Prime Minister. I have seen it. I actually have seen it, believe it or not. I was kind of thinking of the pig as... Okay, yes, the Prime Minister. Yes, yeah. It was the guy who played Frankenstein's monster in Penny Dreadful. It was the Prime Minister. It's all coming back to me now. I did see it. Beep boop.
Eros, the piranha, and now this.
We'll have fava beans
We got
as a
ourselves
side.
into something extremely dangerous. We're like slingshotters doing some crazy maneuver. But someone messed up all our calculations and is just waiting for us to burn up.
Sorry for interrupting. Almost done reconfiguring the transponder codes. That means no more mutt. But the ship needs a new name to complete the process.
Not the best timing. But my sister and I will think of something. What the? We're sitting ducks out here! There's our exit!
Space,
Go.
so quiet.
Got your 6.
I know it's accurate, but it seems so wrong, right? I think I'd sacrifice realism for some braka. That is quite impactful, though. Alright, bees! Go get them. And then I've got my lightning attack.
Good one.
Oh, damn, the bees eat you in space and then you float up and stuff. Oh, you'll float, Georgie. You'll float. Look at him go. How cool is that? His grav boots stop working after you die. That is very cool looking. Look at them. Look at them go. Oh, crap. Where's that coming from? The voice acting is much better. I bet the final version will be better. Yeah, I agree. I do think they'll work on that.
1, 2, advance! Firing on multiple targets!
At the beginning, it just seemed a bit off. I've got a thing. What does my Q do? Did anyone tell me this? I don't think anyone told me. Q. Oh, that's my... Sorry, my companion. Yeah, okay. Mr. Streamer's brain is so bad today. I think I'm going to take tomorrow off. I think today is just my... I've been streaming so damn much. I love streaming to you folks, but... Oof. I think I just need like a body break day. Q for companion.
Eagle eye. Sights on that one.
I guess if anyone doesn't know, I took... Oh, crap, they can break stuff. Oh, your cover can break? That's cool. So I took a hacker class for anyone who doesn't know. So I've got, like, instead of just, like, shooty, straightforward stuff, I have, like, little digital lightning stuff and bees that I can do at stuff. And for anyone who missed it, you can also do this. So you can actually pause it if you want to. And then I can issue commands through this. So if that seems more your style, if you're like, no, listen, I don't like real-time shooting and stuff, I like strategy, you can turn it into a strategy game like this. So I can be like, cool, I'm going to go take that guy, and then I will use my... Well, I don't actually have anything, but yeah. Then I would press the stuff, it's all on cooldown though, and then I could use my gremlin drones, and then short and sweet will pop out and deal with the enemy henceforth. Instead of just shooty, straightforward stuff, he can lock the break room. Yeah. That's true. I can lock the break room so no one can get snacks. Oh, so this isn't as paused as I think. Look at this. The game is paused, Laserman. Lazy McLaserman. Oh, damn. I see how fast those bullets actually were. Wow. Okay, it's pretty paused, let's be honest. It's quite paused if that's how each bullet comes across. Versus that. Okay, let's try to get a bit forward.
Observing the enemy. We're getting too
Uh-oh. What the heck is that thing? Grenade! Space grenade. Grenades in space. Fly, my bees! I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting kind of an affinity for my bees.
1, 2, advance! Advancing on the flank! Ha!
Since Dunk killed the lunch lady Brenda. Switching to lurking on phone, you all have the great state. Langley, I appreciate you. Thank you for the lurk. Okay, so she can do stuff. Okay, so she probably could have just blown. Like, let's just see what she would have done. Okay, so my sister can literally blow. Okay. Holy moly. So I actually should be paying more attention to the world around me and the things that my sister can interact with. As opposed to just shooty shoots. Okay. Okay, you can go down pretty damn quickly if you just run in. No! My sister. I mean, at least we died together. Okay, well, that was embarrassing. Imagine dying during a demo of a game. Pushing up daisies? I don't think that's an accurate space term. Floaty. Floaty McFloating. I think is more accurate. I suppose you should get to bed, says he. Grossy. Gross. Space daisies. Okay, now I'll allow it. Oopsie, that was a total oopsie.
Like slingshotters doing some crazy maneuver. But someone messed up all our calculations and is just waiting for us to burn up.
Sorry for interrupting. Almost done reconfiguring the transponder codes. That means no more MUT. But the ship needs a new name to complete the process.
Not the best timing. But my sister and I will think of something. What the?
Floating out dandelions. Now, you know those dandelions that you blow?
Out here.
And the stuff floats off?
There's our exit.
If you actually were to blow one of those in space and go... and make it float off, technically give that a few million light years. And you never know, they might land on a planet world of War of the Worlds, the people, and kill them. Oh, the butterfly effect can happen from blowing a dandelion in space. Alright, Z, sleep so sweetly.
I'm out. Need a medic.
Okay, go my bees. Fly. I like how that dude panicked and ran to his friend as if his friend could save him. No one can save you from my digital bees. No one at all. This looks like it could be epic. I mean, it really does. So for anyone who's never played a game like this, like it's kind of more like RPG-esque combat. So as I can pause it, and it's more about sort of using your skills and going them. It's not like the tightest combat I've ever done. It's not going to like defeat like Gears of War or anything undercover combat. But it's more about kind of managing your resources like an RPG, which is pretty cool. Oh, actually, I'm so sorry, peeps. I don't mean to be violent and weird, but I did kind of want to see if this did move their bodies through space. And it does. Hey? Again, I'm so sorry. I don't mean to be a violent weirdo, but I did kind of have to see if that would work, and it did. Neat. Yeah, I'm with Camille, right? Neat. Riddling their space bodies with bullets does make them move. Neat. Keep a private life to yourself. No one wants to hear about you blowing dandelions in space. How's it going, girls? So sort of new Earth Theory versus Day of the Triffids. Got it. Movie plot unlocked. Let's do it, Grim. You make the movie, you direct the movie, you finance the movie, you do the special effects, but I was there, so we'll split the stuff 50-50. This is pretty cool how the zero-G kind of works as well on different kind of planes, right? That's pretty nifty, because I'm wearing grav boots, so that's why I'm running like a weirdo. Expanse like the TV show? Exactly like the TV show. Although I don't remember robot bees in the TV show. Crap. Wait, we died again? Crap, this is actually quite brutal. Maybe I should be pausing. Holy moly. I have the neck tattoo of the Expanse. Cool, well, maybe you like the game then. Looks like Mass Effect or Star Trek, J.J. Abrams movie tie-in game. It does seem like the technology is a little bit more advanced to this than in the show. Potentially. I'm not sure. I didn't read the books. People who read the books might be like, nah, the show kind of reeled it in a bit because of budgetary constraints or whatever, you know?
We've got ourselves into
you could definitely tell the show didn't have all the budget. Sometimes it'd be like a space battle they'd just skip or just kind of show like one like shot of guns shooting and then it would be done.
And it's just waiting for us to burn up.
Sorry for interrupting. Almost done reconfiguring.
ways to die. So many dumb ways to die.
Jordan, did we die? That was so long ago, though. Honestly, you're slow as a short and sweet. That was like way delayed. Peeps, did we die recently? You Jordan, is that... If I did die, it was so long ago, I don't even remember it. Cheers, Damien's. Have a good one, buddy. So, folks, I can heal myself. So it's basically like sustained heal. So you just can't take sustained damage. Very similar to a game like Gears of War. I do have like a healing ability that can burst heal me. I haven't really seen how it works yet. They did say press 4 for that. All right, but let me listen to Chimera. Before we go do this, I'm going to go for a quick stretch break. Then we're going to go through this and see what else we can see in the game. My stream delay is insane today. Sorry, Dawdle. I'm sorry that you're so delayed. And I made fun of it like it was nothing. Deathloop incoming? No, we're going to finish it. I'm going to come in here and finish it easy. So, folks, I'm going to go for a quick stretch break. I'm going to go reach for the ceiling, touch my toes, gyro moves. When I come back, we'll come see the rest of this beta, see what's happening. Again, for anyone who doesn't know, this is based on the series, the Expanse TV show and book series. And so far, it seems pretty cool. Seems like something I definitely might get into. At the risk of sounding like everyone else is coming out, it's kind of Mass Effect-y, which I loved. So we'll see. Enjoy the stretch. Thank you, Piano Man. Peeps, I'll be back in just a moment. Stay tuned. That was magic. I feel like in one moment I was sitting in the boat, and the next moment I was in that man's arms and he was kissing me, but his eyes were open.
Whoa, what's going on?
Ah, if we leave that one, we'll eat you, Timeless. She opens her mouth as you descend into her bowels. Bye. Have some pancakes. Oh, you're such a sweetheart. Do not tell your husband. You'll break... Oh my God, there he is watching. Look. What's he looking at? Oh, crap. I mean, all I know how to do is wield a hoe. And that man knows 67 different ways to break a man's neck. Hello, farmer. Hi. I've been gone so long. I feel like a stranger. Someone who no one will recognize. Someone who everyone barely knows is here. Someone who could kill a man. Fade into the night, unseen, unheard. Should not have given that lady pancakes. Oh crap, grenade, Tubby! Like, would you? It's like a million times.
I don't know where it is.
I pressed the wrong button. This bloody minefield. Short and sweet stretch break, but it was functional. I've actually decided I need to actually just stretch, and it takes quite quick to do, actually. You just go up, down, touch the ground, move around, all of those good things. How's everyone doing? So holy moly, this hair is flaccid today. Wow, welcome back. Thank you so much, peeps. It's good to be back. I was just remembering my time in Stardew. How much fun did we have in Stardew? I think I came up with alternate storylines for each and every single character with all of your help. It was a good time. It was a good, fun time. I enjoyed it. Thank you, everyone, for welcoming me back. For anyone who's just joined, we're playing a game based on the Expanse. Very cool. So far. The game isn't actually released yet. It will be soon. Wiggle Body. I'm also busy fighting in space, so the sounds are weird, and the people are weird, and the stuff is weird. Fly, babies! Warm babies. Thank you. Please never retire the Lords of the Fallen clips. You like the Lords of the Fallen clips best, really, Dawdle? Trying to remember what happened, just with buckets and stuff. That was kind of a crazy... I mean, Lords of the Fallen 2 is coming. I wonder if Timeless will wield bucket again. It was pretty bad. I had to go adventure with someone who wielded a bucket. I don't actually think we made as much... Like, if you actually watch that live playthrough, Timeless used that bucket so much. It was so stupid. It was actually quite tiring.
1, 2, advance! Firing on multiple targets!
You Dawdle, does it just sort of showcase how poor my brain was at that moment in time? Like, this is fascinating. I've never seen a human behave this softly over and over and over again.
You're getting too comfortable over there.
Thank you so much, Helvin, for the prime sub. Me rolling with platforms? I believe you mean parkour. Oh, okay, my sister can blow this up. Oh, damn, that's fantastic. Oh, my goodness. Did you see that? Damn, sister. Sister. If anyone doesn't know why I'm saying sister, she's my little sister. Okay, she can blow that thing up as well. I've shocked them, and now I can send the bees over. Go, sister. Get that. Okay, so my sister's gonna blow up that thing. Do it, sister. Do it, sister. Go. You see? That's the trick I was missing before. Damn, dude. Maybe we should have played as the character class my sister is and left her to, like, throw bees at people and stuff. Okay, that guy's got a grenade, but I pause. Oh, crap. I was really hoping that I got that electricity off in time, but I suppose the grenade does work via rocket propulsion. Otherwise, I was really hoping that he would drop it on himself, you know? That would have been super fancy, and all of you would have looked at me and said, that was cool, dude. You do cool things in the stream. And I'd be like, yeah, I do cool things. And you'd be like, yeah, I have 100 gift subs. And I'd be like, thanks. But, you know, I stuffed it up, so none of that for me. That's okay. This is my reality. Grenade! Hi! Folks, if anyone missed it earlier, look, you can make the bodies move using nothing but bullets. It's pretty cool. It's very violent and gross, but also pretty cool. Off you go. Bye, have a beautiful time. In the face, I believe that's where you're supposed to shoot them. I learned this the other day. I don't know if this is accurate, but apparently, like, the head is where you're supposed to shoot. Who knew? I didn't.
You can't get into it without turning
I was like, the body's easy to hit. Physics?
Yeah. Where
Yeah.
the power supply units were.
Instead of subbies, would you settle for my adoration? Your adoration means everything to me. Of course I would.
Do you want to see what's in there? Yeah. You don't have to go with me. Okay, I'll wait for you here.
Throws grenade and it just keeps going forever and ever. Grenade will last forever and ever and ever. Grenade will last forever. I don't have one to demonstrate this, but that's space, everyone. I can set my bees off into space. And so it was that the bees kept on going, where they would eventually arrive at planet Zeta Alpha Centauri. And the populace would have no idea what they had seen, and the bees will become ravenous for alien flesh, and that population will become extinct. That's pretty rough, actually, and it might happen. You never know. If it's in that direction, for sure. Space bees? Yeah, space bees are real. Have I just unlocked someone's greatest phobia? Space bees. They exist.
I hope at least this elevator works.
I took a special screenshot of you to show how much care. No, that sounds... Ale, that sounds bad. I might rather just go for subs. Thank you. What the heck?
Get back!
I'm scared now.
Protogen clearly has something.
One day one of you will
personal
clip
against
something
elevators.
good.
Head for the semi-ring. I'm right behind you.
Gravity boots disengage. Oh,
There it is.
0G sections?
So
Yes,
close.
please.
It's easy. We just need to take into account the Coriolis force
Wait.
and the rotation of the station.
Is Coriolis force and rotation of the station? What are you talking about?
Debris incoming!
Oh crap, peeps, it's not as responsive as you think. Imagine the devs are like, we can't get the controls right, just call it Coriolis force. Okay. Oh no, but check, I actually do naturally go the one side because the Coriolis force and the movement of the station. That's pretty nifty, actually. The tagline will be, no one in space can hear you buzz. Zan, let's do this. Grimm's already making one movie for me, but let's make another one. Space Bees. No one can hear you buzz in space.
Yeah. The brute can't reach us with all the debris, but we'll die if we don't make it to the station. Easy does it. The station is moving. We can't afford to miscalculate the trajectory. We got this. Otherwise, we're dead.
Fine, it's very good technology.
Damn ring rotation.
Grab.
You all right? 5 out of 5. Just a little bit more to go.
Ooh.
Another cosmic leap of faith.
So in the show, you basically get the boots. If you just like put them down, you basically activate the gravity. So you can like stick to stuff. You do like a little motion with your heel or your toe. I wasn't really sure exactly what it is. And then your boot, like a light comes on and then it sticks. Oh, hi, Sim. How are you, Sim? Okay, I can invest battle points. Okay, cool. My first ever level up. Shooter, gadget, survivalist, leader, cyber sabotage, persuasion, techie mang. Ooh, 1 combat point. I can make my shooting gooder, my gadgets gooder. Currently, I have controlled termination, plus 45% damage against controlled targets. What does that mean? How do I control a target? Increased ability damage, that sounds good. Lightweight. Cooldowns, area effects go up. Survivalist, basic maintenance, more armor regeneration, HP. Leader has 30% companion weapon damage. I mean, my sister does seem way more badass than me, right? So should we just make my sister OP and we can just be like the ugly sister who doesn't really have much to go on? And that's fine. That's fine. Right? I feel like that's more like magnetism. Don't go back to the beginning and be the soldier, says Optimal. It's too late. I've chosen my path. I'm a hacker. In fact, you all chose my path. I'm not going to lie, in Mass Effect, I was always the combat spec. I'm boring. I know. I was just combat spec. Does the sister have Timmy's voice? She wishes. Okay, let's go for a bit of tankiness. Obviously, the thing that killed me last time was, you know, grenades and stuff. So, hopefully I'm less susceptible to such things now. I'm so sad Timeless isn't here today. I think Timeless is going to love this. I think Timeless is going to be interested in this game.
Now we're on the same side of the semi-ring as the ship, right? Yeah, almost there.
Can we choose again? No, what happened. It couldn't happen any other way.
It's scanning the hull, looking for you.
Which death was that? How dare you be medic?
You'll see an airlock leading inside.
Warning, magnetic boots required. You see, there's the little light on the back. I told you. You see, simple magnetic technology. Enjoying this? It seems very cool, Sim, but the game's not out, so this is literally just like a little demo that's come out for you to try the game. The game's only out in a year. And to be honest, I'm kind of glad it's only out in a year just because it seems very cool, but it does seem like it needs a little bit of work here or there. So if it was just released now, I'd be a bit like, it's cool. But yeah, it's actually really exciting to me knowing that it's going to be this, but better. That excites me.
The antenna was shot off with PDC. They want to cut off Pinkwater's ability to communicate with the outside world. Interesting. Looks like the ship only has 4 PDCs. There are at least 6 of them on Martian frigates.
4 is more than enough to kill both the antenna and us. You mentioned the airlock. Where is it?
Right ahead, about 50 meters.
Something tells me I mustn't walk there.
Stand by. I'll figure something out.
I'm trying it. I've got armor! I took armor! Nothing can stop me! Well, apparently they oversold the armor skill. Don't take armor skill, peeps. It's a load of crap. It doesn't do anything. It does nothing. You can't even resist a freaking railgun from a spaceship. And I like this message. B-Medic is too busy patching up your bees. Just answer their question. Oh, man. Alright, it's fine. It's okay.
Now we're on the same side of the semi-ring as the ship, right? Yeah, almost there.
I mean, we had to try, right? I do it so you folks don't have to. Slick Toxic, I hope that you're so good. So I don't know if anyone's seen the Expanse TV show or read the books. It's very good. Just a bit of a warning. No one told me this. The TV show doesn't end correctly. So that's 9 books, and they stopped the TV show after 6 books. So you have to read 3 books if you actually want to know the end of the storyline. Just so you know. I had no idea that was going to happen. I was quite shocked. I was like, wait, that's not an end? Yeah, go read a book. Like, what? No!
Right ahead, about 50 meters. But getting there is suicide.
I was like, what? No.
I'll figure something out.
Why did no one tell me? And they're like, I don't know. Good anyway, though, right? I'm like, yeah, but still, it doesn't end.
Hey, look. There's another airlock here, and it's much closer.
It leads to a damaged sector. Be patient. I'll distract them.
Think you're a true hero? Yes, I wish someone had told me. I really do. Thank you, Skrillex. I'm the hero this stream needs.
You're lucky the Protogen ship didn't detect you. Why didn't you go down the airlock I mentioned?
Sorry, but the situation was way too hot.
Wait, could I have chosen which airlock to go down? So this game does have choices that you make. I don't know how much of a difference they are, but maybe he seemed kind of upset that I didn't choose his airlock. I wonder if that would have been different. And the hero the stream deserves, but not the one it needs right now, to be honest. In all honesty, though, it was on my list, but I think I might just read them all now, says Skrulux. Honestly, if some of you like reading, then read the books, don't watch the TV show. Then you can watch the TV show afterwards because you know how it ends. Just because, so I'm in a bit of a bind now because I only watched the TV show and it ends at the 6th book. But the problem is if I want to read now, it's different. So some of the characters and stuff are altered between the show and the books. And now, like, I don't know.
What happened here?
They were upgrading the station's temperature control system. But then our uninvited guests interfered. The coolant leaks in some places. Be careful. The substance is quite toxic.
You know what's even worse, you dawdle? So apparently what happens is there's a time jump between it. So either they need to spend like a huge makeup bill and special effect bill to age everyone like 20 years, or they had to recast. And apparently it does like almost like a technology jump. So kind of like Game of Thrones. So Game of Thrones would have never been made if there had been the special effects required in the later seasons. But season 1 basically has no special effects. Season 1's quite raw. There's no giant dragons. You don't really see any White Walkers, you know, stuff like that. So they kind of could use that to test it. And apparently the next jump of it has kind of like more really expensive scenes. So it was almost like they always knew that it was going to happen. If it had been more popular, it might have been made. But it's almost like it was almost by design, which is almost like, so you made a TV show knowing you'd stop at the 6th one. Yeah. What? Anyway, again, it is still a cool show. It does have a lot of really cool concepts and stuff in it. It does have some cool characters and stuff in it. But yeah, I was sad I didn't get to see the end. Game of Thrones spoilers? Do you think it's a spoiler saying Game of Thrones has dragons and White Walkers? I think you need to watch about the first 2 minutes of the starting episode to know that there's White Walkers, and about 2 episodes to know that dragons exist. So I think I'm okay. I think I'll be fine. They could do it to the same actors who were all older. Technically, they could do it in, yeah, like 20 years. Reminds me of Angel Season 5. Go to fight a dragon, then no more episodes ever. You cannot shoot spoilers a century after a show. No, I disagree with that, actually. I disagree. I don't like giving spoilers for anything. I don't subscribe to, like, you know, oh, dude, you didn't watch this back in the year 2009. No. I'm allowed to spoil. I prefer not to say the spoilers at all, really. You know, like someone, Expanse, I think the first season's about 10 years old. Probably, is that right? I think it came out in about 2016 or something. And, yeah, I mean, people still might watch it, you know? I don't want to ruin it for people. Yeah, no? I never watched Expanse, but I heard it was the most scientifically accurate show on air at the time as far as the theories went. So, I also heard that. I heard that a lot of the science is accurate. They do a lot of very scientific, like they put a lot of thought into how all this stuff works. It's not just like magic, you know? Go through the technical corridors. Down. I should listen to my sister. What did she say?
Almost just got boiled like dumplings.
Just like dumplings. Hey, Curdy, how's it going? How you doing? Welcome on in. Can we shoot this? Of course you can shoot fire extinguishers. Listen to your sister. She's super tall and hot. I'm also super tall and super hot. Just not as tall and not as hot. But I'm like a good 7 foot.
We've shut off the coolant. I hope we didn't freeze the station and the guys fix this fast.
I have athletics. Force open. So this is one of those games, peeps. It all depends on what your stats are, whether you can go to like secret areas and stuff. So we have athletics, so go us. So you're the shorter, less hot twin? Yes. Kind of like how my twin is that in real life. We know it's hard for you to listen to women. How dare you? How dare you? I listen to all women always. You're beating on your sissy, and I'm not. Just she's just more popular than me, and it's just not cool. I'm the main character here. Except when they're mods. That's not true. That's not true. I listen to mods all the time. All the freaking time. True story. Just never on stream, but that's, you're supposed to never listen to mod on stream. That's streaming 101, really. They literally teach you that. Go ask any streamer if the mods know what's what. Off stream, see, I'm like, come here, I'm like, yes, ma'am. Anything you want. Anything you want. Oh my goodness. Sim, yes, of course. Of course, I've never been belligerent off stream. Look at this. Okay. But like, you just want to remind you, connect Twitch and don't. Okay, but in my defense, I'm not a clever man, and I read it and I said thank you and then forgot. So that's my brain's fault. Oh, and Stream School Daughter talks about this. Alright, I actually don't know if I'm going the right way or the wrong way now. Hold on. I kind of wanted to go the wrong way to see what there was. Thought that this would be the optional way. Then what the hell's through here? And I think I can squeeze through that other path there as well. Okay, no, this is just back here. Okay. Okay, so that's a waste of my time. And then this, I guess, is probably where I came from before that, yeah? Yeah, okay. Alright, it in fact was the only direction for us to go. Silly me. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I wasted all of your times. I'm very stupid, my eyes are closing involuntarily. June, this is probably after all the chaos that you caused yesterday. Manifesting stuff and things. You get yourself all the rest. I can get that was tiring for you. Sleep well, June. Alert.
What? They were here already? Zafar, how do we open this door?
Oh my god, the Expanse! How where can I get it? Says Alligator. Alligator, this game's only out in a year. I'm just busy doing the beta. You can play the beta as well if you pay $80. True story. So, and I don't believe it's that long, so I don't know if it's worth it. Or maybe it is. I mean, it does seem very cool. You can go give it a go. The game does seem pretty fun. And I can tell you're like, dude, I'm going to buy it regardless. I wouldn't have a 280 stream streak if I cared about you wasting my time. Or start up and launch a successful streaming career and apply, says Zan. That is a smart move. If any of you start up a streaming career, you will literally just get given this game. That's true. All you have to do is be the 1083rd most successful English streamer in the world. And then someone will give this to you. True story. And it can't be difficult to do. I did it. Zan's like, yeah. Oh, hacking! My skills finally come to the fore. I will claim the alarm mode to be off. Do you think they can have a hacking minigame? Or do you just watch it? You know what sucks? This is my one skill. All the strong stuff, it's like if your character's strong, they just rip things off. I have hacking, and I still have to hack. Oh crap, hack for 16 seconds. Wait, what am I hacking? How do you do it? How do you do it? No one taught me. Wait, what are we talking about? What is... blocks? I mean, does anyone know computers? Oh. Seriously? Hold on. What's going on? I don't understand. 9-3... Oh. No, it's got the numbers there. I don't know. Oh, you got to match the numbers on the left and the right. Okay. I got this, okay. I got this. Ooh. Need that one with a 9-3-1-5-4-3-3-7. Crap. I think I know what I'm doing. Do I have to get all 4 of them? I could only find one that had 3. I'm not peeps. For anyone who doesn't know, I took hacking as my skill. Oh, wait, does it just keep giving me more stuff? Wait, do I have to get the blanks? I have no idea. That all just seemed right because it was getting the stuff. But am I going for the holes or... Does anyone have any idea? Wait, hold on. Does anyone have any idea what's going on? Did anyone figure that out? I need to stop. I need to think. I need to think for a moment. You just got firewalled? Yeah, so like I say, if you're the warrior and you're super strong, you literally just go and open up the stuff. But me, I actually have to do my skill. Oh, I like that they've got the screensaver, the DVD. Look at the... Okay, so I've seen the block on the left and the right. So I think I'm not supposed to do the right. That's what I'm thinking. So I was trying to get the block on the left and the right because I was looking at the... So you'll see there's stuff on the right. But I get it. I'm supposed to make it reach the right and only go through the left. Okay. I'm in. Because I was really trying to match the left and the right. And I was like, there's 3 and... I don't know. And then I get it. It's supposed to be like... Okay, dominoes is a really good way to put it. That sounds really smart. Yeah. Because then you have to line up, and then your 5 must go next to your 5, and your 4 must go next to your 4. And you might find that you have to reverse it later if it becomes more complex. Okay, I got it. Dominoes was the perfect way to sum it up. All right, I'm in. I was looking at the right one first, actually. I saw the right one before I saw the left one. All right, I'm in. I'm a hacker. Thank you for helping me get to hacker school. I actually don't think I can hack the alarm anymore. Group info blocks. Okay. The numbers are different even though they have it there. Okay, that's correct. Okay, then I have to make sure we got the 83 down there. I'm just going to assume, because it's easy, that this is just going to give me the stuff that I want. Hacker! Oh, damn peeps, call me Zero Cool.
Just another
Call me Angelina Jolie because I'm a freaking hacker. Call me Acid Burn. Call me Fruit Loops. If anyone doesn't know, that was from a movie in the 90s called Hackers, and I could have been in it. It was that easy. I too have a 14 kbps modem. That was actually how old that movie is. We saw it the other day. Like, oh, sick, dude. You got 166 megahertz Pentium. Damn, dude, I wanted to have my children. I wanted to have my children's children. You got the 14 kbps modem. 4 megabytes of RAM. I'm not even like, I don't think I'm exaggerating, actually. It's not good. It's not good. Hack the planet. Exactly. Oh, we can read stuff. Okay, good. Hack the planet. Good morning, everyone. Hey, Mr. Monty P. I remember everyone wanted to be a hacker after seeing that. All right, now I don't want to destroy things, but do you think this is a collectible? Keep the change, you filthy animal. I mean, the physics are there. It's just indestructible. The creature taunts me. Poor kitty. No, I just had to know if it was like Resident Evil taught me to like blow up like little things like that. I'm so sorry, peeps. Video games actually turn us into bad people. I think parents are right to stop their children from playing these things. Playing Resident Evil made me want to blow up like cute little raccoon bobblehead things. It's not my fault. This is learned behavior. I've been Pavloved. Got some credits. Safety first. Wear the pewter into battle. It's immortal. It was really good hardware at the time it was filmed, but pretty obsolete by the time it was released. Chaosly, I would say when it was released it was probably fine, but it was not good when we saw it the other day. We watched it on this very stream. Like a clip from it. I wanted to have my children, was the line. Ooh. Credits. Casa del Lola Tequila. I wonder if Kiftabulous has ever tried that. I bet you he hasn't. I bet you he hasn't. I bet you he's a scrub. I bet you he's only had Eartha Tequila. What a pleb. What a pleb. Fabric. Lol, yeah. This is the good stuff straight from Mars. Okay. I actually... Damn it. I think these go to the same area. I was actually thinking I needed to explore before I carried on here, but... I think this is just going to take me to the other room.
The cam should have recorded everything.
Right. I'd like to know how Protogen's going to explain attacking a private station. Although, after Eros...
Damn Protogen. There are cats in Power Sim, and the game literally will not let you point your power wash to them. You point the camera at them, your character moves it out of the way. That's fair. Striking Earth, it's been fantastic having you 5 streams in a row. Buddy, do you remember Juna I was writing about a couple of times? A belter from Loading Docks? Smart, blunt, always running and dancing around like she has no rocket boosters inside her heels. So we're good, really good. I started thinking about bringing her to my folks. Wanted to show her my old stomping grounds. I told my mom she was all excited about the dinner menu, but Juna says she won't be able to handle Earth G's, and she's right. Why did I blab to my mom so soon? I got my hope up, wasn't thinking clearly, and now I'm just sitting here looking at all, and the ring. Don't know. So, that is an interesting thing. Damn, look at her as well. Ooh. Being a pervert never paid off this handsomely before. So apparently, well, in the show, what happens if you're a belter? So let's say I fall in love with you because you're a belter. So I look at you and I'm like, damn girl, you're a belter. Let's be in love. And I ever want to take you home to meet my parents or bring you to planet Earth to show you my stomping ground and stuff. Some of them literally can't go on the planet without risking like severe heart failure and issues happening because your bodies can't handle the gravity. You can't handle 1G. 1G is insane. And even the Martians, when they come to Earth, they're all like sluggish and slow and stuff. Because the gravity here is strong.
Just the other day, I was worrying about what to order from Luciana. How to get along with O'Connell. How to not fight with Vic.
Beltaloda, friend. Twitching, how you doing?
But now we're being hunted by some very dangerous people. As soon as Zafar reprograms the transponder, we disappear and leave all this behind. Maybe it's for the best. I didn't like doing it only for the money. I want freedom, not some new chains.
I did it all for the freedom. Freedom, the freedom, freedom. So I could get my freedom. Stick it up your ear. Jiren, how's it going, friend? Nice to see you. I hope you're so good. I also took a bite of my stuff and did not clear it off my teeth. Where you're from wouldn't be all that matters, though. The amount of time you spend in space would be. Bodies are dynamic, says Violet. Violet, potentially, but the show, again, and I don't want to be like, I don't know what Violet does for a living. Violet could be a freaking biologist who knows human bodies better. But apparently the show has very good science as far as the stuff's concerned. So if you're like a belter born and raised, so like the one character, you know, she's like 35. She's never been out of space. And then it's like you're stuffed. And I can tell you, being a human being of a similar age, even conditioned to Earth, Earth still stuffs me up. Sometimes the gravity still makes me go, ah, my shoulder. Why? I didn't do anything other than lean against it whilst I slept in my bed for 6 hours and then awoken the next day. And still it hurts like a mother. So apparently I think, I mean, it kind of makes sense to me, you know? Kind of makes sense to me. But yeah, apparently if you are a belter, and that, like, also, like, I learned this from the show as well. You cannot heal in zero gravity. I didn't know that. I didn't really think about it, to be honest, before the show. I never really pondered it. But if you are in space, you can't heal. If they don't turn the gravity on, you die. Your blood doesn't pool, and you can't heal up. So yeah, your blood literally doesn't pool, and it just comes out of you and stuff. So yeah, if your ship ever loses like gravity, and you just take like one bullet, then you're screwed. So there's a couple like, get the gravity back on kind of thing. And you're like, well, otherwise they're going to die. Yeah, again, I never really put any thought into it. Apparently true. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, I didn't mean being a belt. I meant being from Earth. Okay, so Earthers, I don't think Earthers have issues anywhere. So Earthers are cool. Martians have problems because when they come to Earth, the sun is really bright. I don't know if that would be a thing at all. I mean, that might have just been for effect. But you walk all sluggishly because the G like does weigh your body down. You're like, oh, I'm not used to like this force dragging you down. So they get quite fatigued and they walk quite purposely. And then the belters, they literally can like torture them. They've called it putting on the rack. They literally just put your arms on a hook like that. And then the gravity just like pulls you down. That's like a torture method for belters. Letus, how's it going, friend? How you doing? So again, I don't know the science, but it's all meant to be good. Okay, a workbench. Cool. So you get crafting and stuff as well. Assault rifle, pistol, helmet gadget. It doesn't even... It's cool though, peeps. I got a helmet gadget. What does it do? Gadget stuff. Go, gadget, go. Go, gadget, go. Shoulder gadget. Darth Ming, thank you so much for the resub, dude. I appreciate you so much. I actually did go watch your streaming yesterday. They were playing Fortnite. And they did have a good accent. True, your body can't fight infections. Your entire waste system utilizes gravity to remove toxins from your body. I actually just watched something NASA put on recently about it before they did the last mission. Interesting, Skrulux. Well, there you go. So the show was being accurate with us. Yeah, so it's all meant to be very scientifically based. Again, I don't know. All right, so this is cool. So there's like fabricators, and you can get like equipment and stuff. A wrist gadget, explosive gadget, all the gadgets. Inspector Gadget. I mean, I don't really have to think this through, right? Because it's just like the demo, so. But I mean, it's cool to know that it's there, yeah? Look, this game seems cool. Shot you right in your 8. Target neutralized. Interesting. Shoot card. Huh. Alright, and this is why the Terminators always take over. Look how tough this dude is. He doesn't feel a damn thing. T-100 doesn't give a crap. Hello, sister. Oh. Shooting range ratings.
Ah, the results of the last tournament.
Don't look at me like that. All part of the plan.
I feel like there's a backstory there. That got very, very, very personal. It's like an inside joke I didn't understand. Oh, the results of the last tournament. All I know is my sister's name is Jay, so I don't even know, is she on here? I think so. Oh. Jay doesn't know.
I've never seen an arsenal so empty. If all the weapons had been here, would have been a real massacre.
Making us feel left out? I know. Ricardo Svensson. It sounds very Swedish, Chimera. Ricardo Svensson, mobility is like a rusty drone, but pumps more than anyone, has high endurance. I don't even know what this accent is. I don't even know what I'm trying to do. Discipline, okay. At first jerked around in 0G like a potato sack. But better now. There's progress. Hugo Verma. Discipline and general physical condition excellent. Maintains gravitational center perfectly. On bad terms with 0G for now, but learns fast. Came to me with a detailed history and analysis of his own training sessions. This Martian will make a great soldier. Junapiana. Moves perfectly in 0G. Fast, precise. Not a single unnecessary move. But gets all but glued to the floor in any Gs. Belter's always like that. Not strong enough. But maneuverability and reaction time are good. Lacks discipline. Late twice. No apologies. Late twice? What the f? Why? Darth Ming, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Letus. Oh, she's a dwarf healer based on your recent accents at least. I'll have you know the devs watched that video. I don't think they were impressed. I can't know.
Vic's locker.
They usually write comments like,
There's
fun
much.
stream, thanks.
Just some certificate.
I actually haven't got my report card for that one. We'll see.
Of the year.
We'll see. I don't know. Imagine being late twice. I know, right? He's one of those Italian Swedes. I did too on the YouTube. What did you think of it, B? So I liked the game. It was quite charming. I just wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if it like opened up a bit more and got like if they did put more of, as I was saying, Oregon Trails kind of vibes into it with the stuff. I actually would have liked it a lot. I just wasn't sure if it was going to get there, if it was more just kind of like a grind. I mean, I sort of mind numbers going up slowly but surely, I mean, if any of you have ever played the game Kingdom 2 Crowns, Tommy and I played that game. We freaking loved it. It is such a simple game. It is so good. I loved it so much.
I want to name her
and it's
after
so
us,
stupid.
but
And
I don't have any
has
ideas
anyone ever
to-
played Kingdom 2 Crowns?
The scum who killed my men. If you had surrendered,
That's me.
the consequences would have been almost painless. But
I'm that scum.
A personalized greeting. What an honor.
I've never streamed it. I'll quickly show it to you. I'm the scum. For anyone who doesn't know, I'm that scum. Yeah, scum. Sugar Plum. Oh my god, Sugar Plum. We're supposed to leave yesterday stuff in yesterday, Sugar Plum. I had it on my notes today, my streamer notes. Here they are. It says, treat Sugar Plum with respect today. That's what that says. Darthming, thank you so much for the gifted sub and for the 100 bits, my friend. And Pythagoras, thank you so much. So the games like this, it is so silly. I loved it so much. I played this with Timeless before we streamed, and I promise you, Timey and I probably spent about 40 hours on this game. All you do in little side-scrolling graphics is move left and right, and you get little coins that you pick up, and you build things with the coins. The gameplay is literally you just flinging coins out. You just go left and right and fling coins. It's so much fun. It's such a fun little game to play with someone else. It's so chill, but also very chaotic. Like, it gets chaotic when it's chaotic. One of you basically decides in every single place to go, like, you're going to be like, dude, I'm going to go left, you're going to go right. And then you basically find something like, dude, did you pick up a gem? Yeah. Bring your gem here. And then you go, and then you go bling, bling. And then you get like a different type of mount. And you're like, ooh, what does this mount do? And then your mounts have like a little ability. And then you have to like collect coins and go like, and you can't really lose the game. Like, you can get set back when the bad guys come at night and lose stuff, but you can't really lose the game. But it's just weirdly cathartic and fun. Oh yes, it's oddly satisfying. How did I forget about this? Skrillex, you played it. And the little creatures are funny. Yeah, and it's just really charming. The graphics are charming and stuff. So the Dwarven thing had kind of elements of that just in like when you're building up your town and stuff, which was cool. Letus, yeah, so it's based on the Expanse. The game isn't actually out. This is just a demo. I don't know how long I get. You're saying an hour's not long enough? I've been playing it for more than that. I have been mucking around though and chatting to NPCs and stuff. It feels cool though. Like, it actually, I'm definitely adding this thing to my wish list. It feels cool. Like, for reals. Like, I could really sink my teeth into a cool RPG. And I do like the universe that this is in. I've got a couple minor gripes now, but again, the game's got a year to cook. So I'm assuming Owlcat's going to fix up all the stuff in the year that they've got to develop it. Otherwise, delay it if they have to, I suppose. But it feels cool. It feels good. I can tell why they're getting this out. It feels good.
Jake, take cover.
Now, did anyone read the books? Are these armor suits accurate? Because you got nothing like this in the show at all. Not even, I mean, I say not even close. It just looked very different. But it's possible the show just had budgetary constraints.
We can't penetrate it. It must have some weak point. Larry?
Larry!
Okay.
Keeps it's Larry from earlier.
Let's go.
Larry's a hero.
You're right on time.
They definitely don't pay me enough.
That was something.
What, did he get his shirt scorched?
I thought you were a goner.
How's your shoulder?
Fine. I'll survive.
Masalamo, thank you so much for the gift sub. You spoil me, Masalith. You really true. 153 gifted subs. Holy moly, dude. Love that he's still just meh. Yeah. I just haven't really decided on the voice acting yet. That would be my one thing, maybe. I mean, like, it's actually a lot of games don't even bother to voice them. We'll see. That was insane. What were you thinking, Larry?
You did help, but it was absolutely insane. What were you thinking?
Understood. Next time, I'll think of my own life. Then worry about saving others. Alright. Honestly, I've never willingly thrown myself into incoming fire. Or unwillingly, for that matter. I need to catch my breath.
I'll say, you could have been killed.
Well, yeah, I guess that's true.
Do you want to come with us, Larry? You saved us, Larry. Larry's like, 2 twins, just me? It's my dream come true, but he won't come. He's a workaholic.
Do you want to come with us?
He won't do it.
I'm not a mercenary or a soldier. I'm a dispatcher. I don't even have armor. I'd better go to the terminal and contact anyone else who needs help.
How did they manage to dock?
Their ship appeared at the very last moment. They hacked our comms and docking system, and here we are.
Aren't many of them, but goddamn these stealth ships. I don't even know what equipment can detect them, but definitely not ours.
I used to think that only Martians had stealth tech. Hey, wait. They said you stole their ship. Is that true?
So kind of like Steve Buscemi vibes. Cherry,
You know
how do you
what?
say that?
I don't want to know. The less I know, the better if they interrogate me. Yeah.
Welcome on in, Del Granny. Number one sci-fi show ever, chat. If you have not seen it, you should start. You can thank me later. Del Granny, the only thing I would temper that with, I really do like the show. As I say, just I wish someone had told me that the show doesn't end, though it doesn't complete the story. Now I have to go and read 3 books. 3 books!
We need to go.
Moly.
I'll head to the terminals and try to figure out how to help the others.
I will watch him
Good
die.
luck.
Thank you everyone for the hype train. There's a hype train. Thank you. Peeps, oh, you see, I don't understand this. When I do something heroic, no hype train, Larry pulls a freaking switch, and, yeah, everyone's like, oh, hype train, Larry's the hero, get all the hype. No one does hype for Dunk, everyone's like, oh, hype for Larry. Or listen to audiobooks. So I have heard that, thank you. My only issue with that is apparently the show and the books differ in the sense that, they are like Drummer's a good example. Apparently Drummer is 3 characters all in one. So if you read the book, you'll be like, who the hell is this? And it'll be like, that's 33% of Drummer. And you'll be like, oh, okay. So apparently there's weird things like that, but I don't know.
Larry.
That's what I've heard. This is Larry's stream. Now, yeah, everyone praise Larry. Praise Larry. Let's do that. Skylight, welcome on in. Utah Utes, welcome. Narrator for the audiobooks is amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, I only know one audiobook
Larry
narrator because I listen to quite a few fantasy novels. His name's Michael Kramer. That's the only person I think I know his name off by heart. So I'm not sure. Unless it's that person, I literally probably won't know who you're talking about. He's got a voice like this. Burning tin, burning pewter. Walked in. Looked magnificent. This is why I'm glad I've read Mistborn before they make it into a hopefully wonderful TV show. I hope they make it into a good TV show. Larry Train. No, peeps, we're not doing a Larry Train. Good luck, Larry. No, peeps. Like I say, let's celebrate the streamer. It's not about Larry. It's about me. This isn't Larry's stream. It's Larry Gemma's cousin. Expanse was a great show, but it's nothing against Firefly. That's the best sci-fi ever. I haven't seen Firefly. I never was going to watch Firefly because it didn't complete. And I do believe they now might complete it with a cartoon, or they are going to complete it with a cartoon, so that's good.
Larry hype.
And we're not doing Larry hype, peeps. See, Larry's hype train is almost over. Good. Larry, you're the best dispatcher and you don't care about his hair color. Now you're saying he's better than Robert as a dispatcher. Listen. Is there anything Larry can't do? Holy moly. Michael Kramer on Mistborn was also really good. He also does Wheel of Time and a few things. That's just why I know him. His wife's also into audiobooks and they sometimes read together. How's that for a cool, like, does anyone else think that that's just like the cutest couple in the entire world? I don't know anything about them, but their job is to read books out loud and they do it together. So you both just sit there and I can just picture them being the biggest nerds in the entire world, just going, burning tin, burning pewter. He looked over to her and then she's like, and then she said, hello, how are you? And he's like, I'm fine, how are you? And you're like, and then they just look at each other and they're like, I think that's, again, I don't know anything about them. You might be like, they're terrible human beings. They commit genocide and stuff. I don't know, but I mean, it sounds sweet. It seems like a sweet little couple thing to do.
And Flambe, a real
Thank you, Chopper, for showing me as Flambe in Dispatch, who was not dispatched by Larry. And Snowy Miss, thank you so much for the knock. It was a bit delayed, but I got there. Firefly completed with the movie. The animated series will be a timeline before the movie, says Delgrani. So you know what? I don't mean to sound contrarian.
I'm nothing but a beach.
But I don't believe
I
you.
have a tiny bean and nothing in between,
Just because
but I wouldn't have it eat
I've
any
seen
other way.
memes and stuff
I'm
in
a
like
beach,
TV
not
shows
like
and everyone
Flambe.
in here,
He's such
and they're
a
all
lad
like,
and peach.
"Oh,
Robert's the
Firefly,
hero,
bring
but
Firefly
such a
back on
little
TV," and then everyone's like, "Serenity didn't do it. Serenity was this and that," and I just always hear everyone saying it's so good, but they don't sound happy, and I don't want to be sad like those people. I really don't, because they all sound so sad. They all sound so freaking sad that it got cancelled. Like, yo, but it was still good. It was still good, and I still like it. And I'm like, yeah, but you sound sad that it got cancelled. And you're like, yeah, Lucky, thank you for the song. So there we go. Darn it, it's that made too long. Sorry, friend. You tried to sing the song. So any satisfying its way, season 2 would have been better. Yeah, as I said, I see too many of you being disgruntled. And I don't want to be disgruntled, because that's a joy. I'm oblivious now. I don't need to know. I don't, like, all of you like that. Everyone's like, Game of Thrones seasons, the end season sucked, it's so bad. I can't believe they're ruined. You're like, I didn't watch it. I don't care. It's like, no, but you should watch it because season 1. You're like, no, I don't want to be sad like you. I don't want to be upset like you. I mean, I did watch all of Game of Thrones, but I'm saying, like, I get when someone says it. Someone said to me, I don't want to be upset like you. Then I'll be like, yeah, fair. Okay, that's fair. Remain gruntled. Yeah, I don't need to be disgruntled. I can just be gruntled. Better have love and lost or something or other. Yeah, that's true. We're sad because we get robbed. No, I get that. And that's why I don't need to be sad like that. I don't got to be sad like that. I don't got to be sad like that. Firefly's good. It's worth watching and watching it again and again and again. But were you sad when it left? When it finished? You know? Because again, even with The Expanse, peeps, I promise you, like, I really enjoyed The Expanse. And, you know, like, because I watched it, like, I enjoyed watching it, and the journey is very good. And if I tell you all, like, yeah, go watch it. But I promise you, when it ends, someone can be like, yeah, it's the end of that current arc. Peeps, I promise you, the main storyline plot doesn't get answered. At all. Not even slightly. You're like, oh, crap. Wait, what? So, I don't want to do spoilers, but yeah, you have to, like, I have to go read the books. That's the scheme. They get you. So I'm going to have to read it at some point. Or I'm going to have to wait for everyone to get older and maybe they'll do another one. Whatever the case is. But yeah, just I do put that disclaimer for anyone who wants to watch it. It's, crap. Oh, let me just pause a bit and then we'll get to here. So if anyone hasn't seen the combat's quite cool. It's kind of similar to Mass Effect. I'm a hacker, so I've got like abilities so I can shoot like space bees at people. Like little drones. And I've got an electrical attack. You can pause combat if you want to, so kind of think like Dragon Age Origins in a way, I suppose. Or you can literally just go and shoot. So I do like games like that. It's very RPG-esque. It's not going to be Gears of War, anything in combat, but the combat does feel pretty cool for that. Embrace the rage. Let it flow through you. Let it envelop you. No, but I heard that rage is the path to the grayish side. Rage leads to online forums. Online forums lead to Reddit posts. Reddit posts lead to suffering. Or something like that. Problem is that Firefly got cancelled not for bad ratings, was cancelled before Fox took a decision to stop doing sci-fi. That is just so hard. That does suck. Take my love, take my land, take me where I cannot stand. I don't care. I'm still free. You cannot take the sky from me. Is that from Firefly? It's a good series, but yes, they left a lot unanswered for you to read the books if you can't handle it. Yeah, that's true. So there you go. Hello, how are you? Hope yourself and Shadow are going good, Cass. What? Wow, you must have missed something. That had to be the best animated show that I've ever seen. Next to Telgrani, what are you talking about? Literally, the last season opens a thread that they don't close. The like side story of the last season literally doesn't. But I mean, I don't want to do spoilers. It opens up a thread that they don't close, and the main actual question from season 1 isn't answered. I'll just give you a clue. It's to do with blue stuff and red stuff. That's all. Piano Man, have a good one, dude. Good luck for the meeting.
Say goodbye.
Good luck for the meeting. Holy moly. Alright. So again, I can pause. Okay, so this is my main skill. I shoot little... Oh, crap. I shoot little drones that are bees at people, and then they, like, do that. And I can... Oh, crap. Oh, no. Ooh, Expanse game. Yeah. Apparently, I'm not doing overly well, though. These men have many rocket-propelled grenades, and they've blown up all of my cover. Wait, that dude... Wait, he doesn't care for my bees. Look at that. He's literally enveloped in my... The bees, they do nothing. Uh-oh. I've literally never had my bees... Wait, dude, what is this? Is he like a boss? Okay. Can I stun him? Okay, let's quickly scan him and make him vulnerable.
1, 2, advance!
Crap. I think this dude's pretty OP. The bees, they do nothing. Exactly. Maybe my sister... How tanky is this dude, though? Okay, he's actually... Setting him on fire has actually made him... There we go. Okay, my space bees weren't even on him. I sent them to the wrong place. Come, my bees! Fly! Fly, my space bees! Aaron the Order was a backup from Fox, probably because they didn't want to do some sensational. Nice. Life is not a neat ball, well crocheted out dunk. So to some books and series. Yeah. Again, I did like it. I don't want to hate on it. I really did like it. I just, it's not complete. You do have to read the books afterwards. You definitely, it doesn't complete the storyline. And the funny thing is when I came in the stream and I said, I'm like, no one told me. Everyone's like, yeah, but it's fine. Go read the books. That's what I did. I'm like, damn it. Okay. You thought this was full release? Nah, Grumble Sage. It's just a beta. It's got about a year to cook. The goggles, they do nothing. Exactly. These, they do nothing. And then again, for anyone who doesn't like combat like this, you can pause it. So I can pause it. I can swap between me and my sister over here, who's the other NPC. And again, very similar to like a Dragon Age or something, or at least Dragon Age Origins, you can choose your skills and then kind of target people and then tell them where to move. I can also give commands to my other teammates. So it's not meant to, so if it looks a little bit clunky to some of you, I do want to kind of just make sure that you know that. If it does look a little bit clunky to you, that's why. It's kind of like it's RPG, not action combat. You know what I'm saying? So it's meant to be kind of bullet spongy. It's by design, not a flaw. Which is an important distinction to make, you know? The entire book series? Yeah, so I will read the books. I did like the story. As I don't really want to just like rehash the storyline right now, but I think I'll have to do all of them. I don't think I can just go to book 7 because, as I say, I believe there's differences and characters I might not know who they are and events that are slightly different, and I'll probably be able to find my way, but it's probably preferable to read all of them, huh? And good morning to you. Alright, I'm also going to have to do this. Everyone, are you listening properly? Hup, hup, chup, nup. I think I got it. Hup, hup, chup, nup. I think I nailed it. I think I got that. I'm so sorry. If you're like, no, dude, it's pronounced Hugh, Phew, Pachu, Panup. But I think I put the emphasis in the right place. There aren't 7 books? No, there's 9 books, Darth Ming. So the show has 6 seasons, but the books have 9 books. So the books are finished. Hup works as well? Awesome. Hup, hup, chup, nup. I like it. I think I got there, though. Hey, C-Fence, how's it going? All right, so there's a man that's throwing grenades here. But where is he? Oh, no, sorry. I thought it was the AoE I thought it was someone threatening. You know what? I'm an idiot. This is literally, my sister could literally do this. Oh, that could have made the fight easier. Damn it! I understand. Okay. Kept on, like, I saw like the red circles from the grenades. I got really scared from the red circles from that. I was Pavloved dogged by that. My dear colleagues, let's finally get together and write an organized complaint to HQ. For example, I'm really sick of explaining to Mr. O'Connell that good soap is not extravagance. I think I've chosen the right voice for whoever this NPC is. Sometimes you start and it goes incorrectly. I don't know about you, but they gave our section a sanitary concentrate and told us to dilute it 1 to 20. It smells like old rust and peels skin to the bone. I asked if we could have normal soap back. He said, you shouldn't get used to good luxuries. How do you like it? Luxuries? Soap? And does he really sign all the documents at 3 a.m.? Does he sleep at all? That's where all that insanity comes from. Everyone needs a good night's sleep. Interesting. He's very Mussolini-esque. I think I remember my history channel. Is it, there used to be an Italian leader named Mussolini, and he used to have this scheme where he would have the lights to his study always on, and have kind of like a fake thing there, so everyone believed that he was always awake, always alert. You know, he's like, but I mean, it's pretty smart. So sending out emails to only go out at 3 a.m. is exactly that. It makes your workers believe that you're like superhuman. We're like, I sent that thing at freaking 4:30 p.m., but I sent it to only send at 3 a.m. just to mess with you. Very intelligent. The TV show is so good. The TV show is good, peeps. As I don't want to think that I'm not saying the TV show is good. The TV show is good. I just feel that if any of you are similar to me, you would like to know that it's... Ooh, a long-barreled firearm. You would just like to know that it actually doesn't conclude the story. So it's like a public service, you know? It's, you need to read the books if you want to fully complete the storyline. That is all. That is my public service. Use with that information what you want. Obviously, you get some passionate people like the person earlier is going to be like, no, it's the best thing in the world. But it is true. What I'm saying, I promise you, I'm not lying to you, folks. I'm telling the true. It doesn't conclude the storyline. It's, you need to read 3 books to do that. The books do, the show doesn't. Nothing personal against it, you know? That's all. Dunk prefers to finish. I'm a gentleman. I like to finish. No, that's not right. I don't know what I was trying to say with that. Anyway. Reading is for nerds, you see. Check rules, you might never complete the storyline then. Well, yeah, we can't go back from this. Kazashi, I'm so sorry.
They killed everyone and stole the servers. What for?
Those servers have our Pinkwater 4 employee database, but it's encrypted. It seems they were unable to break the code.
But if they do, they'll know everything about us. Appearance, biometrics, account numbers, even our favorite bar.
No page-to-screen adaptation is 1-for-1. I always like to view them as alternate universe. That's fair. As I say, though, it just doesn't complete the storyline. So there's like the main mystery of the show doesn't get told to you. And literally in the last season, they open up a thread which they don't close. So I'm going to have to hardly disagree with Del Granny over here just because... and I think everyone else who watches the show does. I think you're kind of alone in this. It definitely doesn't close. Again, I can't really say anything without spoilers, so we're not going to do it. We're going to end the conversation there. But, yeah, I'm going to have to completely disagree. It's, it really doesn't close the stuff. It doesn't, you don't learn anything. You don't know what's going on by the end of it. Sure, there's a resolution, but that's like every season ever. Then it doesn't end on a blatant cliffhanger isn't. In fact, it does end on a cliffhanger. I'm not even lying. It actually does end on a cliffhanger. There's literally a thing that happens where you're like, damn, dude, what's going to happen with that? You will never find out. Oh, you'll have to go read a book. So no, I think you're going to have to go rewatch it. I think you've been reading the book too much. I really can't understand someone being able to have that opinion. No, sorry. Gentleman always finishes. That's right, Duncan, in order to not hurt the self-esteem of your partner. No, again, it came out wrong. I was thinking something differently. Obviously, I was talking about drinks at a table, but, you know. All right, are we going to have to hack this the same way? So peeps, no spoilers. That's why I just kind of don't want to go into it anymore, but yeah.
Can you deactivate it manually?
You know?
There's a terminal below.
Right, yeah. Operation failed, undocking incomplete, status capture successful. A streamer that reads doesn't exist. I actually do read books. Just as I say, this one I'll just have to start it again. I don't really want to redo it. I've got other fantasy stuff I'm reading. I'll get to it eventually. Alright, I can't actually hack this thing. From what I've seen, Dunk usually starts and finishes quite early. Late for you, bees. Late for you, madam. Okay, got me some credits. Folks, also a reminder, if you'd like to, I'm not sponsored or anything by this game company. I did get given the key by Alcat, which is very nice of them. But I'm under no obligation, well, not that I ever am, to say anything nice or good or bad or whatever it is about it. But the game, if you do want to play this demo, you can by paying for the early access. I'm not sure if it's worth it. I'm being led to believe this isn't that long. So we'll see. But it is quite fun to be able to play it. It has whet my appetite for it. I think it's going to be pretty good. Darth Ming, thank you so much for the gifted sub to your bench. Bench gets... Oh, crap. Get subbed. Can I get in here?
Holy shit! Was that from the mod?
Damn it, I missed something interesting happening because I tried to get through a door. It sounded very eventful. Alright, whatever, we're sending in the bees. Okay, my bees. There we go. Nope, bees. So the bees are a little bit clunky to control, but there you go. Once you get them on, they're pretty good. Anyone else still alive? And they do stay alive for quite a while. You can target them. Oh, hello, cleaning bot. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop. Darthming, thank you so much for the gifted sub, friend. Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
Jay, the terminal's on you. Deactivate the second clamp.
Roger, I'm on it.
Okay, I'm trying to use my skills more. As opposed to just shooting, just to kind of sort of showcase. I've got this, and then I've got a lightning thing. And I've got the scanner that makes them take more damage, so they're all orange and stuff because of that. And then I got my little swarm that I can send in like that. And I guess that if you've scanned, you can actually do it through walls and stuff. So maybe this is a good way to play. See, I don't even have to see them, and the bees deal with them. Okay, my bees are dead.
I can help, but Larry won't be happy about it.
So I think that's probably more an appropriate playstyle for this particular character class. I do have lots of cooldowns and stuff. See, look at this. I did that. It hacked. Okay, and then I'm supposed to be looking for things that my sister can...
Slicker than a slingshotter.
like, interact with. I don't actually see any. Whenever I look for them, they're never there. Unfortunately.
Target in sight. Engaging.
Target in sight. Engaging. Yes, engaging indeed.
Dancing on their flank. I'm injured. Need covering fire.
You will never get covering fire from those bees, my friend.
The Brits here with an armored escort.
Even their armor won't
Uh-oh.
stand a chance against PDC fire.
Sisters, you mean Timus? It's my actual... So, I'm actually a twin in this game. I'm busy playing with my twin. I don't think there's a character... Oh my god, this guy in power armor. I don't think there's a character... Oh my goodness. I don't think there's a character creator. I think they're probably just going to leave you as a twin, I guess. But maybe they'll add one in. That would be cool. Holy crap, this dude... Oh, okay. Cutscene. Save me.
Come on, push them back.
So anyone that's read the books, what do we think about the aesthetics in this? Because the TV show had very different aesthetics. So as I keep saying, I don't know if it's more similar to this in the book, and the TV show is just budgetary constraints. This looks almost kind of more like...
will test its strength.
I was gonna say like Warhammer-esque. Gatling gun. There we go. Got a bit more like StarCraftianism to it.
No visuals on target. Retreat to the airlock.
Well done so far.
Let's go.
Fire, fire, fire.
Fire!
This'll hold them.
The computer has uploaded your call sign as the ship's name. I need authorization.
Granted. Let's get out of here.
Prepare the thermonuclear charges.
Pinkwater 4, don't lose hope. Everyone will know what happened.
Do you think that's it? Damn it! I knew that would be it. Okay, that is actually pretty short. I reckon most of you could probably complete that in under an hour. True story. It took me 3 hours, but I talked a lot of crap. It was very cool, though. I'm excited for it. I think that's going to be cool. What does everyone reckon? Our boy Larry. Freaking Larry, man. Alright, so I'm excited for the game. I definitely think that was a win. We have to wait a year, though, which sucks. I'd like to play more. But alas, that's it. Seems good, yeah. So, peeps, if you want to play through it as $80, I think it is. I don't think that's worth it for this demo. Let's just be blatantly obvious on that. But if you're going to buy the game anyway, and you're like, dude, I know I'm going to pre-order it and stuff, so I might as well get a taste of the demo now, go for it. But yeah, definitely that is not worth $80, that particular experience. But it does seem very cool. Hopefully they put some improvements into it, and it'll be great. Larry should have come with me, but Dunk did not persuade him. Larry! It looks great. It looks awesome. Vicky, how's it going? There are no laser guns or bees in the shows. I understand it's a game. We'll have to see. Yeah, I don't mind the technology being a bit different. I was more the aesthetics I'm talking about, like the power armor. Just the way that they look. That might have actually been this way in the books, but they changed it in the show just because of budget. But who knows? But, and I mean, the bees were like little micro drones. They shouldn't be too hard to make in the future. It looks very cool. That does look cool. Isn't there a beta to play? This is the beta. So remember, it's a single player game. So honestly, calling it a beta is almost false, I guess. I mean, technically it is in beta development, but I mean, it's a demo. That was, let's call a spade a spade. That definitely was a demo. So yeah, about an hour-long demo is what you're getting for it. Not like a beta that's going to be having things and a play test that you're doing. I'm pretty sure it'll just be that part the whole time. Duncan, welcome in. What's up, Dunk? Hey, Dunk, how's it going, Dunk? How you doing, Dunk? Dunk, you've had enough time for me to settle and get used to a new location now. What is it you thought would be, or did some surprise you? Seafence, are you talking about where I moved to? I love it, dude. It's so good. It's so good. It does fill me with a crippling anxiety every now and then, just because if I ever muck up my streaming career, I'll have to leave after having found literal literal utopia, but I like it a lot. Do the controls feel good to play? So, completely honest, the controls are, I don't want to use the word clunky, but they are like an RPG. So again, any of you that if you ever played something like Gears of War or what's that? Remnant? No, not, it's Remnant. What's the game I played with Timeless? The shooter thing? Any of those guys? Remnant 2. I think it's Remnant. If you ever played a game like that, the combat in those games, the shooting and stuff is much better than this game. Obviously, you get to like dodge and you get to duck and you get to roll. But I have to emphasize this game is not an action game. It's an RPG. So the combat's perfect. The combat is exactly what you'd expect from a game like that. It's meant to revolve around your skills. You're meant to be issuing orders to your teammates. You can even flat out pause in the middle of a fight. So I think like commenting on the controls is almost a little bit unfair. Like the controls aren't great for combat, but they get the job done. From the shooting perspective, which is cool because your combat spec, you do shooting. But if you want to be like a, you know, the magic build, the tech build, you want to be able to do that. Obviously, you have to be able to like get back, summon in your bees, move them around. Someone else is going to be doing hacks. Someone else will be doing something different. So I do understand that perspective of it. So just think of it kind of, like I say, Dragon Age Origins had combat similar to that. Tactical, but also real time if you wanted it to be. And then obviously Mass Effect, you're going to definitely have comparisons to that. Look like Mass Effect gameplay? I mean, a lot of people coming and saying Mass Effect, yeah, it's an RPG in space, so it's going to obviously get Mass Effect stuff. Obviously a very different universe. Mass Effect's more sort of advanced science fiction in a way. So, and yeah, obviously different world, different story, different everything. They'll both be RPGs in space. But what a cool thing to be compared to. And if it's anything even close to as good as Mass Effect, I'll be very happy. You can run and gun it. You'll die 9 times out of 10, but you'll get the knacker and finish eventually. Yeah. I need to go back to DAO. I wonder if it does age well. I think Dragon Age Origins has to be one of the greatest RPGs of all time, right? Anyone that played that was like, holy moly. So good. Alright, I'm sad we can't play more, folks. That's probably the last we'll play of it for the next year. But it's very good. Very, very, very cool. It's Alcad. It'll be clunky, but still amazing. I have faith in them. Again, I don't think clunky's fair. I'm just more stating that as a, like, if anyone's played like Gears of War, like, yeah, dude, I want to go in there. That look cool. I want to like dive behind cover and go and shoot everything. You're going to be disappointed. But if you know what it is, you're going to be happy, which means you can aim, you can shoot. The gunfire is fine. But also you can pause the game. You can go send in a tech drone to do this and do that. So it'll be quite tactical and probably quite challenging because of that. So just so you know, it's not actually clunky. It's just RPG combat, you know? Versus a action game. Damn, I'm sad. I'd like to play some more. That was cool. That was cool. I'm very excited for it. I think that's going to be a win. For sure, for sure, for sure. Vicky says, agreed. It's so good. Yeah, you loved Mass Effect? Nice. Watch the trailer, chat, because it gives a wee bit pumped. Is there more? I mean, you can do the trailer, I guess. So what now? I guess we'll have to play something else, huh? The Expanse Osiris Reborn.
It was like another life. Everything made sense to you.
Oh, you're back already? Wait, so you flew in on that?
I don't mind watching trailers when it's going to be a year. I'm going to forget this trailer before. I don't generally like trailers before I play a game.
Into a massacre if they want.
We need him alive.
Locked on to you. Like
Was that character choice? No. I don't know if that's going to change.
The universe never tells us if we did right or wrong.
I will say this, I do understand in a fully voiced, like a lot of people say, but Mass Effect did it. But I do sometimes understand people giving you a set protagonist. Do you know how difficult it is and how many lines you have to record and stuff for an RPG? Like having like one Geralt. Like imagine you could make like Geralt or Ben or Jill or Jane or, you know what I mean? Then you land up having to do everything twice over. So I don't mind it. If an RPG gives you a character and the character's got a personality, that's fine. I mean, a lot of games give you character creators and I totally get the choice. The other thing I'll say for free, and I played Mass Effect. If anyone didn't play the original Mass Effect 1, I don't know if they changed this in the remasters, but by far, if you wanted your character to have the best graphics, you played male Commander Shepard. if you made your own character, it looked so much worse. It looked so, like you look like an NPC versus the main guy. His face was like better fidelity. They gave him like better animations. Like default Commander Shepard was the way to go. It was like the only way to create if you wanted the best graphics. And just little things like that. Like I do get it. So I don't mind an RPG where they set you with a protagonist. I do get like it's cool to make your own character. But honestly, there's so many games you make your own character. It's fine to me if you just have to play as one person. But maybe it might have one. We'll see. It might. It might. I don't know. Maybe they've said something about it. Like, I don't really mind either way. Belt. I knew they'd put a belt loader in there. I mean, they haven't... Well, honestly, that actually made that look like that's the main protagonist.
Series belongs to Belters.
I mean, that looks like you're playing... Well, I guess that's just a cutscene. Maybe. Jen Ruski, thank you so much for raiding. Shakira, thank you so much for the 11 months. I went to the Shire after you left the other day. It was magnificent. After you went to bed. Might become an old school JRPG, but I prefer a set character. Allows for more character development. That's true as well. Choices and consequences can come with problems as well. Like, the more you give people choices, the more different and diverse it has to become. Jen, I hope that you are so good. I hope they add space combat. I have no idea if they've got any plans for that at all. It would be interesting to see. I played all of them, says Undead Yeti. Cool. I didn't even know Emmy had character creator. Yeah, it does. You could make your own NPC-looking dude. It wasn't great. They've already said there'll be a character. Okay, so you can make... Okay, so then that looks like maybe that male dude over there is a character that you could create. All right, so that's cool then. Okay, so yeah, that looks like you can be that guy if you want to.
I didn't become a mercenary.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. Okay. We would have known if we just watched the trailer. There you go. I didn't become... Yeah. So there you go. You can be that dude if you want to. Okay, so there will be a character creator.
Festering into hatred. Typical.
Surely a little gun doesn't scare you.
No, not at all.
Trojan horse. Protogen let its own enemies in.
An enemy of my enemy.
Okay.
Is my friend?
So there you go. That is the main character in the trailer. So the interesting thing about this is that we did have a twin. So you make your character, then I guess they just duplicate them. That's kind of smart. So you better make your character look cool because one of your teammates is your twin. Interesting. I didn't hear that, Shakira. Is it cool? Does it look awesome? Jen, I hope you've been so well. I hope you've been so good.
We have to find our own answer.
Ooh, shut up and take my money. I'm in. For anyone who's just joined, I played the demo of this game now, which you can only get, well, I got it because I'm a streamer, but you have to buy the game, pre-order to play it. It was very cool. I quite liked it. I'm looking forward to it. I hope it's got a good story. I hope that it's fun. They're updating Conan Exiles to UE5 and combining the two main maps. Cool. So Isle of Sipta and the default one. Is that right? Was Isle of Sipta the second main one? I think that's right. Is there romance in this game? Then I'm in, says Beck. I know, right? The ability to romance is what it's all about. All about. Darth, don't stress about this ad in the least, dude. You're so good. People look alive, they move in realistic ways, and it doesn't look void. The main features of Starfield corrected. I didn't actually mind Starfield personally. I didn't hate it. It was like a 6 out of 10 game to me. The vitriol towards it, I've always kind of just smiled at. I was like, it's fine. I get it. Everyone wanted something amazing. You got a 6 out of 10. It is what it is. You can access the Sipta map from Exile lands. Everyone is going nuts about it. Cool. I hope that they fix it up nicely. I always did like Conan, but it did get a bit dated and stuff. Yo, I'm back after a week. Rocket Boy, nice to see you. How's it going? How you doing? The axe named Rocket Boy. The ability to fall in romance is fun as the chance to romance in a game. I personally love Starfield, but I didn't have high expectations because I barely know about it before it came out. There you go. There you go. Also, I was supposed to keep my eyebrow raised for Wezon, but I'm going to go refund them for that. You should beat E33, Simon. You Dawdle, I'm going to play Expedition 33. I have to do it. I've actually been offered a campaign for it. And I think that they are appealing to me. So for anyone who doesn't know, normally if a game developer wants to make me play a game, you have to pay me. I do quite a lot of sponsorships. I'm sorry, that's my job. I'm a streamer. You know, you put your money where your mouth is. Sometimes if I like the look of a game, I'll play it organically. But other times, you know, if you want me to have to play your game, you know, you're gonna have to put some money on the line. And Expedition 33 is doing just that, except instead of offering money for streamers to play the game, they're offering this. For me and my community. So if I play Expedition 33 for 2 hours, I get one of these for me and one of these for you. I know all of you, and I shouldn't have shown this because all of you can be like, you have to play it immediately. You have to play it immediately. I must have it. SKA plushie must be mine. It must be. So, yeah, I want it. Shut up and play the game. Play now. You see. So, plus, you know what the worst thing? I wouldn't even take the plushie. I'd give 2 of them to each of you. So, there you go. So, I do think they know how to tug on the emotional strings. I was obviously just joking about the money and the sponsorships, but they know how to be, they're like, dude, you can play, you can get an SKA plushie? Yeah, I'll play it some more, please. Please. You can read our minds, so cute. That's the creepiest looking plushie I've ever seen. Shakira, have you ever played the game, though? That's like a dude who's made out of wine. He's a French thing. He's a beloved character from the game. Seems to be a distinct lack of E33 gameplay going on right now. Yeah, they're doing a promotion for... I mean, the game's old, you know? That's how it works on Twitch. Thank them for making you play it on screen again. Okay. He's the goodest boy. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. So if I play Expedition 33 for 2 hours, I get to get a couple SKA plushies. Yay. You know what I thought was really cool? I don't want the plushie. I wish they were giving this away. Folks, do we think that this is good or bad? Check how cool these are. I'd rock these in my house. They've got these. So they're all, I don't know why they're doing it through IGN, but IGN is taking it, so you basically get like canvas prints of all the main characters. They kind of look like that. Where the hell is this? Let's just say E33 canvas print. Should technically just bring up all of them. There's one. They're pretty cool though, right? And they've got all of them. They've got Lune in there. They've got Mael in there. There you go. There's one of SKA over there. You'd think I should be able to get to it from the store, but I'm too stupid to navigate back to get out of here. $51 though. Holy crap. Holy moly. There you go. You can get that dude as well. So pretty nifty. Pretty nifty. I could have a wall of these. I think that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I'd have to go through IGN to get my hoodie. That was weird. Yeah, it's weird. They've basically made IGN like their official merch store or something. It's pretty weird. Hey, Maggie, how's it going? How you doing? Shotgun. Peeps, I'm so sorry if we get it. We got to do Vix. Vix knows the rules. She called shotgun. I'm surprised people don't normally do this when I offer game keys and stuff. Just go shotgun. Like, that's Vix's, obviously, now. I know Straight Man feels if you watch Amaranth, only teasing, says Kimpe. Were they made by actual artists or AI Gen? No, they did. I mean, it's the IGN. It's the official merch store. If they did it on AI artists, I would be stunned. I seriously doubt they did it through AI. It's sad that it's getting really difficult to know the difference. I wonder if you can get this kind of stuff at a Comic-Con. For some reason, they're going through IGN. I don't know. And you, Dawdle, you got a hoodie. That's cool. Get wall art. Hey, Dawdle, I want my video game stuff on the wall. Come on, I think it'll look cool. It'll go right next to this, and he'll go, oh, it's peer over his book. Okay. I need one with verse on that outfit for no reason in particular, says Maggie. Time you can put paintings on your wall anyway. That's true. Over here I can do, although he wouldn't put Expedition 33 on here for me for some weird reason. I don't know why. Was the demo exceptionally short? I've been AFK a lot. I wouldn't describe it like that. I wouldn't say that the demo was exceptionally short just because it is a demo. I'd say the fact that you have to pay $80 to get a demo is expensive, but honestly, a demo of a single player game that's 1 hour long, showcasing a bit of the story, showcasing a bit of a combat, I don't think it was short at all. So for a demo, I think it was perfectly lengthed, if I could put it that way, I suppose. But yeah, it is still only a demo, so Boo. All right, I'm going to uninstall it. That's sad. I would like to play more. Alas, we cannot. Which leaves us to believe, what should we do for the rest of the stream? I'm also kind of tempted to do a shorter one, folks. I've been streaming so long recently. I've been streaming like freaking 10-hour days and 11-hour days. And I love streaming to all of you. But man, oh man, oh man, if my body doesn't, my old man body go, oh, sometimes. And like groan at me and moan at me. It's not ideal. I have been feeling it lately. I'm on ibuprofen today. Big time. I'm on a spot of ibuprofen. You are not meant to, human beings were not meant to sit at their chairs for 11 hours a day for 7 days in a row. It's not good for you. Finally back home from running some errands. Ro, welcome back, dude. I hope the errands went well. Did you say $80 demo? So not really. You have to pre-order the game to get the demo. So you have to pay $80 for the pre-order, then you'll get the demo. So you get the full game, just you get the full game in a year, you know? I think they're just trying to raise funds. I hope they don't need those funds. That would make me really sad because that game seems really cool. So I hope that they're not doing this because they're like, dude, we've run out of money. I hope it's nothing like that. I mean, Owlcats, I think, is pretty successful, I think. So hopefully there's that. Hopefully it's good. Please look after yourself. I can, I suppose. I send you and Tommy some shenanigans for the next time you're looking for something. Ale, I did see you send me something called Heavenly Bodies. I saw that now. What is it? I've heard of it. It sounds familiar. Oof, not the ibuprofen? Yeah, the ibuprofen. That new God game? What's the new God game, Nikira? About gods. What is that, Nikira? You may do a shorter stream, I'll allow it. Veiled Dream, you spoil me, friend. Also, did you enjoy the Expanse here, Veiled? Veiled's the one who reminded me of it yesterday. What? That's not how demos work. Maggie, it's how this one works. Pay to win. Oh no, it's hailing and you got a scaredy cat. Oof. I feel that, Z. I'll send you that thing Persephone Core sent me. You can give your cat some chilled treats. I actually think I'm going to get some of those for all occasions. Creature Kitchen is 10 out of 11. Lovely game. Is that the one Bizu gave me? Is that the same thing? I don't know if Beez is still around. I played with a friend on stream and we had a good cackle, says Ale. Nice. My old brain does not compute the demo only if pre-order situation. Celestine, I'm going to be honest, it's a bit of a weird one. A lot of game companies these days, I mean, my worst is that thing that they do at the moment, which is they release a game, and if you want to play it on a Thursday, you must pay $100. And if that's like the deluxe version, then you get like 4 days early access. And if you want to get it on the Monday, you have to pay the $70 or whatever. And it's basically like you just know someone is going to look at that and it's their weekend and they're like, I could play a video game right now for my weekend, or I can wait till Monday. The worst day to get a game, having to wait till Friday night again to play properly. Ooh, thank you, Bucky. Please do, says he. Pay to try it out. It is a bit weird. It is a bit weird, I'm not going to lie. It is a bit of a strange one, but I guess people think of ways to make money, and some people will pre-order it now as opposed to paying then. I just hope they don't need the pre-orders. That's scary. I hope they're not like literally like, guys, we need to go raise $300,000 just to get the development going. Let's quickly pop out a pre-order and hope that we get some cash. I hope it's nothing like that. Masters of Albion. What is that? Masters of Albion. Anything to do with Albion, the game? There was a lot going on in that beginning scene. There's a hand, someone kicks a chicken, someone... It all happened so fast, I don't know what I was looking at. Woo! So you play as a god in this? Your hand gets... The god game returns. Thomas can actually literally be a god gamer. So this is very black and white. Anyone that ever played black and white, yeah?
You being a giant floating hand with the power of a god at your fingertips, you can do more than just lollygag.
I think this game would be perfect for Timeless. What does everyone think? He could literally be a god gamer.
I have a bad feeling about
I mean, it looks pretty nifty, but I honestly think Timeless would love this. I think someone needs to give this game to Timey. I'll actually look for it to see if I can get him a key somewhere. I'm sure, I just, sometimes you get them passed. I'm sure I can get him a key for it. Definitely a timing game. It does look like a timing game, huh?
Are you ready?
It looks a little bit, I'm going to be honest, it does look a little bit rough around the edges. Looks a little bit clunky. This like the God City builder thing looked good. The fantasy side of it did look a bit clunky. Man, I can picture Timeless throwing all of you into the sea. Did that God hand just give people the middle finger? Yeah, I think Timeless would love that. Mixed reviews. 22nd of April. So as I don't really look at early reviews, this section does look clunky. I'm not gonna lie, that looks pretty mid. The city aspects of it looked really good. But yeah, this section of the game, that looks like a survival game from 14 years ago. Graphics aren't everything, but you can almost see like with the movement and stuff, it's a little bit rough around the edges. Hopefully they can kind of get that a bit better. But the city building stuff looked really cool. So I don't really know the balance that they've got there. That's just me looking at it. Obviously, I could be completely wrong. Gameplay trumps graphics 10 out of 10 times, but we'll see. It's like black and white somewhat. It's pretty funny too. It does look like it could be a good time, Nikira. Thanks for sharing. You Dawdle, you gave me a game? Did you, though? I have friend requests. Oh, no, I got all my friends. Gift games. Oh, that game Ale Ruin gave me looked really cool. I still want to play that sometime. I don't know how long the game is. Bucky gave me DuckTales. I refunded you all your games. You Dawdle. You Dawdle. Sorry. Are you talking about the Phobia one? Or which whole game? Sorry, you gave me so many. I just remember the one you weren't here, but I was very rude when I refunded it to you. I didn't even put it into the voting. I was just literally like, nope, Dawdle, we're not even looking at this game. We're not even looking. I don't remember the titles and stuff of it. I thought there was a new one over here.